Hi, and welcome back to the Deadman Company. As always, I am your DM Shiva, and I use he/him pronouns. And I'll let the rest of our lovely players introduce themselves.
Do we have a change?
We do have a change. Let's get it. It's getting there. There we go.
Extra, read all about it. We got this weird ass Furbolg man. He's like 7 feet tall. He's supposedly coming to the town to, I don't know, confront his past. That doesn't sound realistic. Come see this motherfucker get beat up. He has dragons or something. I don't know what's going on. He also uses he/him pronouns. He's like puppeted by some guy who's also uses he/him pronouns named Nolan. So weird.
Extra, read all about it. One copper, you can read all about it. Water Genasi Creation Bar, Deadman White, connecting the dots and drawing the strings. Right here in Mistral Peak. She uses she/her pronouns, also puppeted by someone who uses she/her pronouns, Kate.
Extra, read all about it. I'm creative, but I can do kind of a weird accent. There's news about this weird victory cleric Asimar lady named Elena who uses she/her pronouns, puppeted by Izzy who uses she/they pronouns. Some weird shit.
Breaking news in the city of Mistral Peak. We've got Onimori, the human fighter, who uses he/him pronouns, contributing nothing to the mystery of Mistral Peak. Puppeted by someone named Elliot, who also uses he/him pronouns. Will we find out about the puppets? Will we find out about the magic in the water? The stars falling out of the sky? Who knows?
Yeah,
Not
anymore. Extra, read all about it. Fucking eating drunk green boys out in the streets causing a ruckus. He's a Hex Blade Warlock and he uses he/him pronouns. We hear also puppeted by a guy who uses he/him pronouns. And that's it. Rate it. Good.
Like the implication that Onimori and Red Menace were just in the street causing chaos.
They're loose. They're wild.
These guys are just loose.
We have not been set on a task yet.
Listen to the top story of the day! What's the top story of the day over there, Winged One?
Okay, so the map makers start defending the town of Mistral Peak against some bugs and a spooky thing that we can't look at. We meet the other children of the Immortal King, Reagan, Lagoon, and Veleno. We politely decline the Immortal King's invitation to a feast, but he is now in our debt. Once we all catch our breath, we go into town and get some disguises. We go to an inn and Ash starts to explain more in depth about his backstory. Dr. White sends us over some star charts that Dea looks over and sees a few stars have been missing from different constellations over the course of 6 months. We decide to take watches, and during so, Dea sees a shooting star literally fall out of the sky. Red Menace finds some spider porn and decides to get rid of his spider friends. During Ash's watch, he finds out there's evocation magic in the water supply. His blood also has the same magic. Onimori has a dream about different interesting yokai friends in a restaurant, but was suddenly woken up by the sound of a gunshot in his dream. Now, with a lot of things that need accomplished, the mapmakers start the day well-rested and ready to support Ash in defeating the Immortal King. And then a cinnamon roll falls out of the sky into my hands.
Hits Lena square in the face.
God damn it.
Alright. And with that, you guys all wake up as dawn crosses the horizon and The sun peeks into your room, Mr. Peak. You guys have several lines of inquiry that you could possibly do. You could possibly follow the shooting star that Dea saw last night. You could investigate the town a little bit more, or you could perhaps go to the castle, as the king invited you to. And as you all wake up, you gather for breakfast. What would you like to do?
Eat.
Oh yeah,
You
you
guys
gotta
do so.
eat. What's the food?
Mhm. Yeah. As you guys gather around, there is a feast of what appears to be just, let's go with bacon, eggs, and pancakes. So very like a simple Western style breakfast.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, Ash is just staring at the food, and like the second that he checks back in to actually go and eat some, all of the food has been slowly taken off of the plates as Maple is just like guzzling all of his food.
Okay, are we in the room or are we down in like a dining room?
We're in the dining room, right?
As
I was gonna say,
I
if we're
think
in the
we're
dining
in the
room,
aren't we, Shapem?
if we're in the dining room, should Maple be out?
That's what I was just
Oh
about to say.
shit! I
You
forgot.
can bring it up to your room.
Room
then let's go.
service.
Yeah, it's in
Room
our
service.
room.
You
Yeah,
guys
it's in
bring
our
room
room.
service up to your, yeah, you guys fucking DoorDash.
God.
We
Some
DoorDash
food.
some food.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
our room.
So as Maple is stealing Ash's food, Onimori taps her on the shoulder and instead scrapes his food onto the floor for her. And can I make a sleight of hand roll to do that sneakily?
Sure.
For no reason whatsoever.
No reason, huh?
You gotta get
No
a roll
reason.
in though.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get that first blood roll.
First
course.
roll in 2 weeks.
All right, let's go.
Hey.
Big money.
All
High
right,
stake.
you gotta beat our passive.
If you fail this, you will die.
Oh!
Like a
my
minute
God.
ago.
18.
That's
I
not
am-
bad.
There it is, yeah.
Beats my passive for
What?
sure.
Yeah.
You do
Wait,
that.
what is it?
Yeah, Maple very happily eats it up. Not being summoned works up an appetite.
Hey.
Anyone have an eventful watch, or
Actually, yes.
oh,
I believe I'd informed most of you that there has been a star missing in the sky since we had first began making our way here, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes. Well, I finally got the rest of
Charts.
I finally got them last night. Correct. And in reviewing them, I discovered that there were 2 more along with that. And then even then, 1 more fell out of the sky in front of my face.
Oh, it just fell. Like, did you see where it fell?
Yes. Right outside of town. Would not take us more than a few days at most to get to it.
That is concerning.
I have a feeling it would be very important to do so.
I agree.
I also found some concerning reading in my backpack, and I want to get rid of the spiders.
Oh, are they troubling you?
Just take off the cloak.
I think there's a... Is it that easy? They're just all over.
I would assume so.
We could just... You are wearing a spider web. You could just peel it off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
I'll
side-
try that.
And I was going to say, side note, Shivam, because I forgot to double check this last time, is the date that the werewolf told us that he assassinated the Immortal King, does that line up with any of the missing stars?
It does not.
Hmm.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Now we know it has nothing to do with that.
I have other theories.
80 more theories, even though
Yeah.
this one is dead.
This one's dead, but we have 80 more now.
It'll be fine. So,
Wait. Wait. I was so focused on you guys. It does, my bad.
It does?
Oh,
It for sure does.
ah.
It does.
I forgot.
Okay.
It for sure does.
Kate?
Well,
I think then with that, as Dea remembers that, actually goes to pull out all of her stuff, and then just with like a big shit-eating grin, she goes, I think I knew it.
What?
yes, you do care to share.
Oh, absolutely. Well, my attempted beginnings of an experiment with the werewolf and giving him the spine did not come to fruition, so I may check this again. Him at least telling me the date of which he committed his original assassination against the Immortal King lines up with one of the dates of the stars going missing.
That is concerning.
Which is why I believe that would be probably quite useful to go to deal with first.
Was the star part of a constellation of note?
All four of them, yes. Major
What about this one?
That is also included. All major zodiac constellations.
That
each
would
losing
then.
a major star.
Sorry, that would then suggest that another attempt has been made on the king's life last night.
Yes, which is very interesting.
Why are
What-
people just killing this guy over and over?
Attempting to.
Well, let
Good
us think about it. He is now a bounty of Cielo.
They almost certainly know he's defected.
Oh, absolutely.
What constellation did it fall out of last night?
Last night, the constellation that lost its star was Scorpio.
Oh.
What's the current season, Shivam?
What?
Season?
Scorpio is like fall.
Like in terms of like the celestial seasons, or like
Yeah.
What?
God.
Scorpio is out in the fall.
Hmm.
Now fucking over Shiva.
Yeah, tell us what all of.
Is it
Okay,
currently Scorpio or not?
Yeah, actually, why didn't you study astrology?
is
to
the king of
Right.
Scorpio?
Is he a Scorpio? Because I will lose my shit.
I will go with yeah. You have no way of telling if he's a Scorpio or not. It's not Scorpio season.
This motherfucker gives me Virgo vibes. There's no way this
We
motherfucker is
barely
Scorpio.
met him.
I know.
He hasn't talked once.
He talked once.
He did talk once.
And he
Oh,
gives me
once.
big Virgo or Leo vibes, and I don't like it. So anyway,
But Elena don't know that shit.
This is Izzy going off on
Elena
a
knows
fucking
nothing.
tangent.
This makes no sense.
Elena's sitting in the corner eating a fucking cinnamon roll. Okay, like leave me alone.
Well, I wouldn't be opposed to following the fallen star then. That would answer more questions than following rumors could.
Yes.
I suppose so, yes.
Because
And
if
what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We're
Well,
eating right
I
now.
would also like to share that last night I had what I believe is one of those prophetic memory dreams.
Oh,
Prophetic?
Well,
You saw the future?
no, as in I saw the past.
you saw
That's not
visions of
prophetic.
your past.
I don't know the meanings of any words, but it wasn't tragic or dramatic like most of the ones that we've had previously. I think I would equate it more akin to Elena's. Simply in an old cafe that I recognized with some friends.
Insight check.
What are you inciting?
He's telling the truth.
Ash doesn't trust you.
That's fair. Yeah, if you don't trust me, go ahead and roll it. I'll
Checks out. That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yes,
you don't
I
trust
would-
him when he's telling the truth?
I would
And you
hope
trust
so.
him? That makes no sense.
That
Guys, you know what this means? Only Mori had friends. Huh?
I assume most people have friends.
I look at Dave.
Yeah.
She gives you the dirtiest fucking look.
I
All
just-
outpost.
Smile. And just go back to eating.
Well, this is awkward.
Well then, that aside, I don't think it shines any lights on anything we're investigating here, or anything connected to Ash's connections to this town, but in the possibility that it could in the future, I thought it best to share.
Good. I also stumbled across something. For a portion of the night last night, had my detect magic up. And I sensed a slight amount of conjuration magic in the water.
I imagine that's not normal.
No, it is not.
Oh, real quick, everyone. You guys are all eating breakfast.
Oh,
Ash
shit.
mentioned this after you started breakfast. Who has drank the water here today?
Probably me.
Okay.
Also me.
Okay.
Bro, Dea drinks alcohol at every meal.
Well, that's the
Day
good
gets
thing.
wine
why-
drunk.
Time.
Day is drinking a
Listen,
Bloody Mary.
She's made of water. It feels a little weird sometimes.
Anyone who did, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh fuck.
Oh, boy.
fuck.
Hey guys, I'm sorry for
God.
not starting with that.
Yeah, Ash is letting us eat food. What about Maple?
You're
It
fine.
was almost 100, Izzy.
That would have been sick. I don't know what I would have gotten, but
18.
18.
Okay.
8's okay.
You're
He
fine.
didn't sound fine. Oh,
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Alright, roll for Maple.
Is it because they were
Maple
eating?
Maple didn't drink any water.
They're fine?
You're fine.
Fine.
He'll stare at Red Menace just waiting for something to happen.
Maple D.
There is Atlanta, the
Correct.
saint.
How many more
Roll a
just
D100
slowly
with
goes?
advantage from Maple.
For Maple? Why?
Actually, no, never mind. No, nothing. No, she's fine. Yeah.
We should avoid drinking the water then. And he just reaches out and pushes the Red Menace's glass up into the center of the table.
Red Menace, do you
Yes.
feel any different?
I have running
Yeah.
theories about the water.
Well, this makes
However-
more sense than the king sleeping with half the fucking city, so.
It does. I'm
Yes.
stand by my theory.
However, with the... How do I say this gently? With the different range of people that he has in his care, I wonder if he does not adopt children off of the streets that develop abilities. Or take them.
Hmm.
When they become useful to him, you mean?
Yes. There are, however, other Dragonborn I believe we've seen in town, so... Right?
Few,
There are,
not a
yeah.
lot.
Do you think the water's transforming them?
The process was always volatile. And so... Perhaps he's gotten it to a diluted state where it does not have the same adverse reactions upon failure. Only a handful of people can accept the gene.
Maybe it would be in line then to ask some of these people how they got the dragon characteristics. 'Cause if it's a transformation from the water, then
My guess is they will say
would be
it is a
gradual.
blessing that was given to them. Something
well then
along
we'd know
those
they weren't
lines.
born with it.
That is fair.
Very
Maybe.
interesting, however, that they would see this boon of becoming draconic-like, considering their history with them. Were they not in a war with
Well,
them? Oh,
we do know Ash lived hundreds of years ago, if not thousands.
yes,
It's
but
possible that
Looking
history has
at
been
right.
long forgotten.
It could be that they view it as a taking of power. Not necessarily an honor, but a trophy.
a sort of history is written by the victors.
Yes.
A fair assumption.
Well, where are we deciding that we want to go?
I think we should go to the star, because that's a little, I don't know.
I agree.
Weird.
The time to investigate the star might be much shorter than the time to investigate the town.
Would we like to attempt to get transportation to make the ride shorter?
If we were walking through the jungle again, any transportation would probably slow us down.
Are we walking through the jungle again?
Yeah, it's outside of the
Mhm.
jungle. Or outside of the town,
It's outside
sorry.
of the town.
Shoot.
Shiva?
Yeah. Hello?
Are we? It's through the jungle again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too terribly far, but it is very much in the jungle.
Okay.
I don't know how safe we would be now that the Great Worm has our scent.
We're not going to the same part of the jungle, are we, Dea?
The direction that the star fell wasn't in the direction we came to the city, was it?
It's not. Though, I mean, again, you're still uncertain how much of that the Dreadworm, prowls around in.
Fair.
So, that is a risk.
Well, it is one we are going to have to take. If the
We'll
stars
have
are
to be
tied,
careful.
if the stars are tied with his rebirth, perhaps him collecting it again, we need a way to stifle that. If we can't, and we do wish to end his life, we cannot figure out what is causing him to continue to stand again and again, we are at an impasse. This is the only place, the only start that we have to even be thinking about investigating that.
Well, it does beg the question, then, Dea. This is then a reconnaissance mission. We have no reason to want to kill the king currently. Well, no reason in the modern era.
Not
But
yet.
I agree that knowledge would be very important.
Yes.
If he does plan to claim this star, then we should get ahead of him.
Exactly.
Alright, then. We should head out.
I believe so, yes.
Perhaps we can find some palatable water outside of the town.
Perhaps, yes.
Okay. Then yeah, you guys head out.
We go.
Woohoo!
All right.
As we are outside the town, can we help the Red Menace scrape off his spiders?
Oh god.
No.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and start off with that. As Red Menace, you guys are now in the jungle. You can see some places that you could try to get rid of your spiders.
But yeah, I stand right near a tree or a bush.
Mm-hmm.
I crouch down and I just start ruffling my hair.
Okay.
Gotta get those spiders out.
Yep. As you kind of ruffle it out, you see some spiders begin to fall from your hair. As they do so, they kind of they hit the ground, and they begin to climb back up towards you.
Oh no. I think they're a little
Do they go
infatuated
really,
with
like,
me.
a really small voice? You go, Father.
Oh my god.
Do not leave us.
Why are you forsaking us?
You guys
Please stop
are
making him feel
got
bad.
got a little too weird.
I'm
Do I-
trying to rip off the cape.
Okay, you're gonna try and rip off the cape.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do so, you realize it's like really stuck to your skin.
Oh boy.
Not a fan of that.
You need to keep pulling?
I'm gonna try.
Athletics check.
Oh boy.
Athletics.
Guidance.
Can I aid Red Menace in this?
I was gonna say, can we just shove Onimori towards?
I'm more just watching.
I will attempt to help pull.
Okay.
So you can do that with advantage.
Guidance.
Oh, nice.
Move.
So
Good.
glad you have advantage on
advantage.
that.
That was
Yeah, it's
almost
good.
me.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Hey, plus a d4.
Plus a D4.
Plus a D4.
Oh boy.
For
Nice.
a natural
Three.
23. 22.
22.
I can
with
do
a
that.
22, as you begin to pull, you slowly realize that these spiders have like embedded some webbing almost like sewed underneath your skin. As
Oh.
you're really going to like, this is going to hurt a decent bit to rip it off here. But because you got that nat 20, you were able to do so in like one clean move here, as the cloak is ripped off of your skin, and like it hurts about as bad as like ripping off a band-aid, but there's no lasting damage, thankfully.
That looked awful.
As the cloak is off, and the spiders just they look at you curiously.
You guys gotta find a better place to live. No, the forest. I think it's time we end our partnership for now. And he gently places the cloak on the ground, slowly backs away.
The spiders are paused, just staring at you.
That's so sad. Why did you do this to me?
Ash is gonna pull a Midwestern goodbye and slap his knees and just go, "Well, I think it's time to go.
Midwestern goodbye.
I think it's probably about time we be heading out.
Yeah. Bye,
Anyway,
spiders.
see you later, spiders. Let's go.
Take care. I run.
You start running.
I start running.
Yeah,
Okay.
lead away.
As you leave the spider cloak behind, you still need to recover from the effects of that of all the poison kind of running through your veins still. So with each long rest, you will slowly heal off one of the minus or one of the penalties of your. 'Cause you're at -3, right?
I had -3, yeah.
Yeah. With the next long rest, you'll be at -2, then -1, etc., etc.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good.
Yike-a-ronies.
As you guys rush off into the jungle, leaving the spiders just standing there, staring at you goodbye.
Yo, that's fucking fine. See ya.
All right.
I have no
Bye.
remorse for these spiders in the slightest. See ya.
I do. I feel so bad.
I don't. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Good.
Just fucked my life though. So much.
Nah, it's all good. You'll recover.
Poor Red Menace.
You're
He
responsible
made a
for
friend
this.
and now he
Ash.
has to abandon them.
All right.
It's a toxic relationship.
They're so toxic, yeah.
Keep going.
You guys keep going. As you guys begin trekking your way through the woods, in order to try to locate the star in the fastest possible way, we are going to do a skill challenge.
Oh no.
You have wisdom. You can do perception.
Wow.
This is going to be the most simple of skill challenges to make things easy for you guys. You guys can call out what you would like to do in order to aid the search for the star, and I will say the skill check you need to make in order to do that action. With each
Okay.
failure, something might happen. That is all.
Oh, shit.
Can I please, just any wisdom, just let me perceive shit. Don't.
What would you like to perceive? Give me a little more flavor.
So Dea gave us the coordinates, right?
Yeah.
I can look at the map and look around me to figure out where we are and where we should head.
Okay. Roll perception. D's 15.
Guidance.
You slap yourself before you do.
Yep.
Hey!
19.
He's busy.
Yeah, with a 19, you were able to get a clear bearing of the woods. As you look around and realize, yeah, you know where you are relative to the star at this point. As yeah, you continue on the current heading. One success. Seems to be 5 success skill challenge, by the way.
I'll write it.
Yeah, write down our sucks and fucks.
I hate that.
God. A suck and fuck?
We always do that.
I wasn't
Part of the
perceptive enough
code
last
Two
time.
C's, how dare you?
What is
Hey.
that vertical line?
Hey, I know you've already written in red. Can I ask you to choose a different color?
No.
No?
I've already
Alright.
written it.
The colorblind attacking the colorblind.
I get wrecked.
Correct.
Colorblind and colorblind violence.
Hold on, I'll change it.
Hey, thanks. I
What
appreciate
color?
it.
That's
Like,
why
A blue or a
Justin.
purple would be great.
Blurple.
Bright yellow. Make it horrible.
No!
for
Oh
everyone.
my god, I will not see
Highlighter
anything.
yellow.
What if you put it on the part of the map that wasn't a dark green?
How about y'all can be so fucking picky?
How about someone
It's
else
fine, it's
do-
fine,
do
it's
a
fine, you're
thing,
fine,
yeah?
you're fine.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah,
who's up
I'll go next. I'll go next.
Yeah.
I would love to do a like a survival check to attempt to I
There,
think
Jesus.
thank you. I think I want to try and do assuming that this matches up
Mhm.
with where the constellations are. Can I
Mhm.
use my like tracking knowledge and my navigation knowledge to try and like continue to point us in the right direction?
Yeah, make sure you're on the correct heading sort of deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guidance.
Go ahead and roll survival.
Oh, thanks. We'll get that in there. Add that 1d4. Yeah, 22.
Ooh,
Nice.
22.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah. With a 22, you come across let's go with a ravine that you definitely need to go around. With your survival knowledge, you know the way to keep on the path despite having to go around this obstacle.
Well, with Ash's survival knowledge,
Mhm.
I'm gonna segue here.
Oh.
Ash sees the ravine before we all fall in it, and determines the smallest path through the ravine, and Onimori sees a dead, barely standing tree, and with his athletics, pushes it over into
Ah.
the spot that Ash points out.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Do
It's
your
on the
athletics check,
tree, and then
athletic boy.
just shoves it over. What?
All right. Do the obligatory athletics check.
Yeah.
Your one thing.
Hey, I have investigation too. I just didn't want to like steal someone else's thing.
Hey, there we go. We
21.
all
Nice.
just need a successful roll.
Yeah, as you do manage to push over the tray. All right,
No
looking good
walk.
so far. No
What if I
fuck.
wanted to swim? No, I'm kidding. I'd
Well,
probably drown.
God.
yeah, red minutes.
What if?
Oh. I don't like that. Guys, we need to
Sounds the sound.
yeah, we need to fucking
quiet.
go. We run.
Run.
Can we
Run.
run?
Oh,
No,
shit.
wait, sorry, that wasn't
Oh,
intentional.
I feel
looking out,
so
Nolan.
triggered right now and I don't need this.
We all have
That
PTSD
was
from
the
that
app.
one session.
Sorry, that was the app trying to give you a stroke. Sorry.
We all have
God.
PTSD from the silence.
music
We're all
just
like, ah.
Dude, I was re-listening to that episode, and the panic in my voice, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's quiet, we gotta go.
I go. I like how you just said I run, like no direction, no nothing. We go. We just go. We just fucking go.
We go.
Doesn't matter where. We just run.
We're running
We
away.
evacuate. All right. What do we got?
Can I use my investigation check, as we have probably gotten decently bit closer to where it's at, so we can narrow down and triangulate where it probably landed.
Okay.
Guidance.
I rolled a D4 after.
Unnecessary.
I think I'm fine.
Is that a nat? No, it's an 18.
That's an 18.
Yeah. With a 26, yeah, you are able to. Let's go with this. You can almost feel like a magical presence in the area with your innate like affinity for it. You can feel almost just like this sheer resonance of like of something just like decidedly close to you all. As you can definitely tell, you are getting so close to it. Red Menace, you can bring it home.
I believe in you.
Remus walks up to the tallest, most imponent tree that's close to him. Looks up to it, nods a little bit, and says, "Hey, could you point us in the right direction, or tell your friends that open the path a little bit for us? It would be real cool of you." And I'm trying to use persuasion with a 3.
Can I translate for the Red Menace since I can speak to plants?
Sure.
Guidance.
Can I give him a bardic inspiration?
We all see Red Menace starting to talk to a tree, and we all just swarm and just go, "Oh, we need to help you, buddy."
We need to. We can't convince you not to do this, so we need to help you.
God.
I roll persuasion, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus a D4 plus 1D8.
Yes.
Let's go.
Please
-2.
need to roll the D8 initially.
You have a
What do you minus 2 in persuasion?
Oh,
You're
because
a
of the spiders.
warlock.
Yeah.
The spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it's -3 still.
Oh yeah, it's still -3.
Wait, you're
Oh
a
my
warlock.
God.
Doesn't that balance out? Don't you have charisma?
I do.
But spiders.
But we see what happens.
Oh my god.
Just roll it.
Redmond is crawling up his
Okay.
Hey!
That is
Hey.
such a number combination.
Jesus.
The absolute
Goodness,
just
Zero in
One.
there.
the string of geometry
Christ,
going on
what
over
an
there.
absolute lunatic, yeah. Complete insanity.
Why is there a 0 in there?
I think
Yeah,
that's
why
like
is
a
there a zero?
situational bonus.
Yeah, it's a situational. We all have a 0 when we roll. It's a situational bonus.
Oh.
Yeah. With the 21, as you get closer, you can hear almost a gentle hum as like you push apart some bushes that almost kind of like seem to form a path for you. You can see this bright glow from inside of a crater. And as you look at that bright glow,
Oh.
Oh.
something out of the corner of your eye suddenly just it phases into existence.
I shoot
How
it.
the map would have changed.
As you can see a spider.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I shoot it for sure.
You're just gonna shoot it?
Yeah, it's a spider that phased into existence.
Hmm?
Yeah, I
As
shoot
Ash
it.
as Ash is doing that, Day is running for the star.
You're just gonna rush the star?
He also has
Oh,
Mage Hand to
Dad.
help. How big is it? Is it like the
we-
size of like an apple or like bigger?
As you look at the inside of this crater, you can see that like there is this glowing orb almost too bright to fully perceive. It is about the size of a baseball. As it just hums with power. As
The
it's
thing's gonna
you
weigh
can-
like 15 tons.
Yeah, you can see it just like swirling around, with just like this stardust that kind of like ebbs and flows through it. As you could swear like it's almost causing like a mirage-like effect as you stare at it, almost distorting like the reality around it. As you're gonna go for it with Mage Hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Ash, first you roll your attack against the spiders.
Yeah, hey, note takers, do you remember where we heard about spectral spiders? I kn-
Technically,
we
that
don't
was-
really know what it does. It's just a spider that phases in and out of existence. That's
Yeah.
all we really learned.
Yeah, when did we learn that?
we didn't. You knew it, and then
Well,
Dea,
no, someone
like,
said something, right?
That is
I
when
remember
Dave.
the spectral spiders were.
I think it
something
was
to do with
Dea
the
who
cave.
made the connection with the spiders fucking around with Red Menace.
Mhm.
But I don't think she
Oh.
specifically said anything to anybody.
No,
Got-
she didn't tell anyone.
Okay.
Note takers, thanks.
Yeah,
I have a
don't
name.
remember anything.
There are multiple note takers?
Great. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ah, sick.
Big money.
Why do I feel like something's gonna happen?
11.
I know. I'm right there behind you.
It's
though.
fire as well.
Fire. Cool. 11. 11 points of damage. As Ash.
Yeah?
Oh.
I need to find the fucking token for it because I did not
What?
expect this to happen.
You didn't expect me to shoot the spider?
I didn't. No, you're.
Yeah, I for sure shot
I'm
the
about to
spider.
start
Are you
rolling
kidding me?
initiative or some shit. God.
We. Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah. As you shoot. Oh fuck, that's bigger than I expected.
We die.
It's not that big. Hold up. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Absolutely shooketh.
As you shoot the spider, it seems to be. Oh fuck. It's small. Fucking. I'm not resizing it. I can't resize it like correctly.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah. As you shoot the spider, it appears bloodied in a single arrow shot. There we go. As it reels out in pain, just like a swarm of spiders just kind of like hiding behind it. As they almost look like scared as they see like the fire.
State your business here.
No.
Rush out. As you grab you're attempting to grab the star with Mage Hand.
Mhm.
Yeah. As you do so, it begins to almost like, just like pulse as it gets closer and closer to you. As you can feel your heart beating in time with the pulse of the star. You can feel the tremendous amount of energy that's contained within this. As simply just like breathing in and out, you suddenly like, you can sense magic that you are not normally able to cast with like where like your knowledge is out right now, but like through like the corners of your mind you're beginning to get glimpses of things you might be able to do with the star.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The power goes straight to Dea's head.
Oh fuck.
As you do so, Ash, the spiders, well, they just kind of hiss at you because you have no ability to understand.
I cast
speaking
speak
of
with
kind, right?
animals.
You're gonna cast speak with animals.
I am.
Yes.
All
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly raise up my hand. I just go. I apologize. I have been a bit on edge recently. We had dealt with some unruly spiders that had been causing my friends some pain. Why are you here?
Yeah, you begin to get a better look at them. Red Menace, you can see that these spiders that kind of surround this one larger spider
Oh no.
appear to be yours.
Oh, and you just shit talked them, Ash.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As they say, Father abandoned us.
Oh
Why?
no.
Did he abandon us? What did he want more?
It seemed
Guys?
like you were draining his life force. It was an unhealthy relationship.
I was great. You made.
It was not good for him, and he chose to make a clean break. I apologize if you are hurt by this.
He would get stronger, though, eventually.
All strength comes at a cost, and he was not willing to pay yours.
What is it saying? Do we
You
understand
translate
this
Ash?
spider?
Yeah, I'll translate.
But it would get stronger?
Yes, of course.
How? I was dying. You were killing me.
Unhealthy.
Your body would either go to the poison or, well, fail. You probably wouldn't fail, though.
But you couldn't guarantee it, could you?
He seems strong enough. He isn't a
They-
weakling, is he?
They do have a point.
Oh my
Red
god.
Menace. It is not a risk we are willing to take.
Wait, hear me out. Spiders.
I would ask you to leave. My friend has made the choice of a clean break, and I ask that
Wait.
you respect it. Red Menace.
I'm regretting my decision.
No!
Might be finding another book in your bag soon.
I want to stand in between myself
yeah.
and the red menace, or in between the
I want
spiders
to
and
ask
the red
him
menace.
about that. What the fuck was that book about?
What's a book?
What's up with that?
They don't know what a book is.
Which you guys wrote a book? That was so creepy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do we.
That was the one reason I left you guys. You guys were getting ideas that were not going.
I
didn't
don't think
vibe
I can
with them.
casually explain this to spiders.
Can you not? Why not?
It seems to be something that they might not understand.
You said another book?
I have no idea.
They
Menace
wrote the
found
book.
Yes, they left him a little gift in his belongings.
It was very not like it had things I didn't want to do with spiders.
Stop it. Stop.
No.
No. Wait. So you guys didn't write that book?
I have
We still
no.
don't know what a book is.
Yeah, they don't know what a book is.
They're like pages with words on them.
I don't think they would understand that either.
They don't understand words?
Do you know how to read?
I do.
No, I'm asking the spiders this. I know you know how to read, Redmond. Some of us aren't that privileged.
God.
Do you spiders understand how to read?
No.
Yes, that's what I was expecting. Look,
Wait,
It's kind of hard too with 8 eyes.
yes, it would be very disorienting. Redmonds, they...
so you guys didn't write that book?
No, we barely know what writing is.
I mean, where the fuck did that book come from then?
This is something that we can figure out later. Spiders, I ask you to
We'll
please
definitely
go.
do, yeah.
Wait, no. If they didn't write that book, they can stay.
Red Menace, it was physically hurting you to have that cloak.
Father, are
Just
we
a little
accepted once
bit.
again?
I'm not translating anymore.
Red Menace opens his arms.
As in addition to all the mini spiders, there was now a spider
Oh,
that's about
no.
the size of like a small cat.
Can I shoot a spray of like fire at these spiders?
No.
You can.
God.
It's unhealthy. It's not
Just a warning
good.
shot.
No.
No,
They're
I'm gonna use
friendly.
my dragon's breath.
Yeah, it's a warning shot. Or are you trying to like wipe them out?
I'm gonna. It's like a. Well, I'm gonna do a warning shot in front of them. I think.
Yeah.
First.
All right, you do so. There's now a wall of fire between you and the spiders, as the spiders look kind of panicked and are backing off.
It's unhealthy.
It is scaring them.
It is not a good relationship. They were hurting you, draining your essence.
Okay, to be fair, they also helped with that first battle there. They just destroyed one swarm of insects.
Anything
They're
that
useful.
you are making excuses right now for something that is bad for
Dale,
you.
what do you have there? You've been staring at it this whole time.
It is the star. I cannot explain, but it feels like I could cast magic I knew before I died with it.
What's the expression on Dea's face?
It's just one of awe. She her whole life had done nothing but look at the stars from the ground, and just seeing one up close amazes her.
We
We
should
should leave.
get that out of sight.
Yes,
Yes.
It's really bright. How do you think we're going to do that, though?
we have.
I think I could do this, and if I cast invisibility on myself, would that not also include the star sheep? Because I'm holding it.
Yeah, all your possessions become invisible too.
Shit.
Hey.
Now let
Then it-
us leave.
Yeah, and then Dea, you cast invisibility on yourself.
Correct. I'm marking
Okay.
that spell slot.
As you do so, you can feel almost like a call.
Yes,
from
Red
the
Menace?
star itself as you cast that spell. It feels extraordinarily powerful, almost as if it like can meld into your magic if you would let it. Would you want to?
Well,
Yeah, it feels though like it's almost like beginning to go a little bit hotter to the touch, as it like it's almost offering to meld into your magic bow,
if it's
almost
a
unbearably so.
if we can guarantee it would not get into the hands of the Immortal King.
Oh shit.
Dea?
Dang.
None of you
I
see
mean, I
this.
agree with her. She
This is
Yeah.
true. She's
deserves the
invisible.
power.
None of you see this. None of you know this.
You're
Yeah.
going to let it seep into your magic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do it, do it, do it.
As you do so, a sudden resurgence begins to like overwhelm you, as your arms suddenly like a tattoo of the constellation Scorpio begins to run itself up your arm.
Oh,
As-
that's so cool.
Your hair begins to like glitter just a little bit. Just stardust beginning to swirl around underneath it. As but nobody else really sees that. But you know that about yourself now. You know that is changed about you. As you may now add 2 things to your sheet. 1,
Oh.
if you have proficiency in history, you now have expertise in it.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Fucking do.
2, add counterspell to your list of known spells.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good
shit.
spell.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yes. That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
3, you're now permanently horribly cursed.
No,
Oh, yeah.
3, you have a sick ass
No.
tattoo.
Oh, Dea, we cannot see you, but we need to leave.
Yes. As Ash is
Fucking-
saying that, I'm casting darkness around me and the spiders.
Oh my god.
If he's doing that, can Dea do something?
What would you like
You
to do?
can't see shit.
That's right.
Well, I mean, that's actually kind of the thing. You suddenly can't see shit, so I feel like it's a little
Yeah,
bit
no,
like.
that's fair.
You could counterspell it.
Counterspell the dark.
Actually, fuck it. Yeah,
Would you like to counterspell it?
yeah. I have
Great.
3rd level spells.
All right.
Can I counterspell the counterspell?
Oh my
Do
god.
you have
You guys
counterspell?
want to do a counterspell off?
I do have counterspell.
What?
You took
Oh,
counterspell?
shit.
Yo, that's so
I
clutch.
do.
I love that we're using it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Against
First
each
time
other.
we're seeing it.
I don't want to resolve this.
Can counterspell.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
can
then I still
counterspell a
have
counterspell, yeah.
reaction.
You definitely can, yeah, because the reaction will.
Yeah.
The 3 spell slots we've just wasted.
Yeah,
yeah.
on a spider bit for sure, yep.
Okay, so there's a raw way to handle this and there's a cool way to handle this. I'm gonna let the cool way handle this. Raw Red Menace would just win, but we're doing this the cool way. Both of you roll spellcasting ability checks against each other as your magics begin to clash against each other.
Blast of magic, like
Mhm.
Star Wars.
Dea, you can draw upon the star's power to give yourself advantage.
What the
shit.
fuck?
What the fuck?
Let me get my spiders.
No.
Would
There's
you
like a wizard
to?
battle happening.
Hey,
Dea knows this is a bad fucking decision to let Red Menace keep fucking around with the spiders. It's why she wrote the book in the fucking first place.
hey, DM, I have a question. When Dea goes to cast counterspell, does she become visible again?
She would.
That's
Yes,
part of the
because
visible.
as you cast
Yeah.
a spell, you would become visible. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And do we see the changes on her?
We'll get back to okay, we have a lot of things to resolve.
There's so much shit happening.
Ooh, okay.
Just
Make,
decide to
make,
betray
make a note
us.
of that. Make a note of that, Nolan.
Yes, make a note of that.
Uh-huh.
We'll get back to it in a second after some stuff happens.
Mhm.
Okay, so Dea, you would like to use you would like to use the star's advantage?
Yes.
Great. Okay.
God.
Both of you roll spellcasting ability checks against each other.
Use charisma plus
Yeah.
proficiency, right?
You still have that
Yeah,
minus
just-
3, right?
Yeah, it's charisma plus proficiency bonus.
Oh, I have -3 also. That's fun.
That sucks for
Yeah.
you, dude.
Not allowed to
Yes.
have your spiders.
Let me
God,
get my
how do I do this with advantage now? I don't think there's a button.
Your
There
spellcasting
is.
ability
You-
check? Yeah, you can just roll with advantage.
Oh, how? Is it just charisma? Oh, ability check. Oh, I see. I'm just smooth brain today.
Same.
It happens to all of us.
Oh,
20.
fuck.
20.
Here's the red minute.
Red Menace can technically beat this.
I know. That's why I'm scared.
Oh, it was
Okay,
so
no.
close too.
Womp womp. Okay.
I'm sad.
I think the 18 would have beat it, yeah.
Let's see. Let's go with this. As you
Oh, no.
suddenly you feel your magic beginning to be stifled, Red Menace. You are about to cast Counterspell.
Hello?
As what? Hello,
Yeah?
Elliot.
Yeah, I did.
He's dead. R.I.P.
Mm.
Unfortunate.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Cats didn't eat you this time?
I think
You
he just
guys
can
hear
hear
me?
us.
Oh, I can't hear anyone.
We-
Give me
Incredible.
1
Alright.
second.
Well, that's unfortunate. Has gone full mute.
What a
Not
moment
mute.
for the cats
Deaf.
to eat his wires.
Hello. Can you hear us now?
Ah, that's okay. Describe what happened. I want to
Okay,
know. Elliot
yeah.
will reconnect. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You can listen to
I can
stream.
hear again.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, there we
Alright.
go. Easy.
All right, so here's what happens. As Dea, you begin to cast your counterspell. Red Menace, you try to suppress the counterspell back, as her original counterspell just suddenly grows blinding and overwhelming to you. And it assaults your magical senses there. As you can feel the knowledge of of almost creation itself beginning to fill your mind. As Dea, as you counterspell darkness, you can add darkness to your spell list.
What?
In addition, Red Menace, how did you? I will give you an inspiration point right now. If you let Dea know how you learned darkness, and that's the flavorful way she learns darkness, is she sees your memories of how you learn that stuff.
What the?
You see Red Menace during a race. There's a little behind. That's after he has become the king and has gotten the Vajra. You see him talk to it, just asking it stuff, and as it does, there's like a cacophony of voices just swirling through his head, yelling all different kinds of shit. But as they do, you can kind of hear standing out one voice just giving him instructions on what to do next, and just by instinct he just raises his hand and the whole place goes dark.
Interesting.
As Dea, you learn that spell. In addition, you also take 12 points of damage.
No, the spider!
As you learn the spell. And as that happens, you can feel like a searing flare like run through your arm, as like your arm almost begins to kind of like burn you from the inside out. But you can feel it. You can feel that knowledge, and you can feel like you were on the thread of it. You felt the cusp of almost all the knowledge you could possibly seek in the world, just almost out of your arm's grasp there. It was there. It was just out of reach. As everyone else suddenly sees you with starry hair and this burn tattoo on your arm.
What are you idiots doing?
No idea. Redmond says he's running.
Is he running towards the spider?
God, this is so unhinged, y'all.
Ash, let him do whatever he's going to do. I think we have more pressing matters.
Elena's gonna slowly approach Dea. What did you do?
I made sure he would not get his hands on the star.
So you took it instead?
I do not plan to use it, to misuse it.
Then what was that?
Keeping him from making a bad decision.
Fucking glass feelings.
The what?
Glass.
What was that?
Glass ceilings?
Yeah.
What?
Can't fucking. I forgot the saying.
Don't
one
throw
with
stones
glass
from
house.
glass houses.
Glass houses.
That one.
I was like,
Break
is
the
Dea
glass
breaking
ceiling,
the glass
Dea, do
ceiling?
it. Girl, boss it up.
Dea's girl bossing by absorbing the star.
Yeah.
Onimori just looked kind of confused. Just, Dea, what happened to the star?
It began to burn almost.
Wait, you're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, my bad. I'll see if I can fix my mic.
Sorry.
It began to burn, and I did not wish for us to lose it. So it fused with me. It is now a part of me. As Dea is just kind of now looking over her arm, where the tattoo now resides.
You must not use that magic again.
I will not if I can avoid it.
It's not an avoidance. You must not use it again. Star magic is unpredictable and cannot be controlled. by humans. It is not something to meddle with.
You know about star magic, Ash?
When were you going to tell us about that?
I have encountered star magic in the past, yes. It can only be wielded by those who come from the stars. Otherwise, it will seek to destroy you. My guess is that that spell was fairly painful.
I have dealt with worse.
It will only get worse. That was a darkness spell. See that it does not counter anything bigger.
I will at least take your words into consideration. But should the need arise?
Then you would rather rip yourself apart than listen to someone who has experience. Fine. Seems like we're all being idiots today. Gather your spiders, Red Menace.
Thank you.
Distantly.
As Redmond is just like scooping up the spider.
Onimori and Elena in the back, like, oh fuck.
Only has his face in his hands. Okay.
As we're sort of like standing there, I think Ash is going to, like, as he starts to like walk back in the direction that we were coming from, he's gonna walk like past, like up to Dea for a second and just go.
I want you to know that logic is the same thing that I heard the king say a long time ago.
As Ash will start to walk away.
He just kind of stares him down a bit as he walks, and she'll just keep to herself.
Alright.
Cool.
Great.
That gift, that got me so good. I almost choked on my drink.
God.
You guys head back to town. It is starting to get late in the day.
Wait, how long did it take us to get there?
I would say it took up most of this day to get there.
Okay.
So are we?
By the time
It's
you guys
like
get back to town, it will be dark.
okay.
Actually, can I say that Dea now probably grabs a cloak to cover up? Because I would think the hair is probably kind of noticeable.
And the arm.
Yeah, you do.
Fair.
I think if you would ask, Dea Onimori would lend you his.
Oh.
She'll just buy her
He
own.
has like 50 cloaks on.
Oh, I was gonna see. Do we see the black morph suit?
No, he has the cloak of defense.
Wait,
Ah,
where's
damn.
my Onimori ball art? Hold on.
Yeah.
He also is not wearing his Haori, so you just give it to her after
Yeah, that's fair.
you
Okay.
get back.
Nah, she wants
The
some more.
black morph suit.
God, she wants something more permanent. It's probably just like a simple brown
Yeah,
cloak.
don't need to get back to town.
Damn.
When
Ah,
we get
Also,
back
he's
to...
wearing a full set of armor underneath the outfit, so.
That's such a good video.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
when we get back to town, can I go find the market?
Yeah. It's getting late in the day. The stars are high in the sky. As you guys are, or I guess Elena, are you going by yourself to the market?
I'll meet you guys at the inn. I just want to go look around.
Elena, may I go with you?
Sure. I don't care if anyone wants to come with me. I'm just going to the market.
Does
I
it
will
look?
go.
Does it look like Dea is going back to the inn?
Yeah. She has
Okay.
no reason to go to the market.
Yeah, I'll go to the market. I won't say anything, but I'll just follow you.
Where's the Red Menace going?
I'm following you guys.
See you there.
Secretly, or
There.
You're following
Okay.
Dea? She's just going back to the inn.
Yeah. Don't have anything to do.
All right.
I will also, when we get back to town, de-summon Mabel.
All right.
For context.
You obliterate Mabel.
I don't feel so good, Ash.
How fucking dare you!
Just disintegrate.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'll say Maple lets loose like a cloud of smoke from her fire breath, and like when the smoke fades, she's gone.
She's gone.
It's like a magic trick.
Holy shit! It's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
As let's start off with the market scene first. As Ash, Onimori, and Elena, you guys head towards the market. You walk along a gravel street, illuminated only by these stars and the lamplights.
And
that surround you.
me, my dress, a disco
And
ball.
you and your sparkly dress
Shine.
as you
like
jingle and
really
jangle.
like in the 20s outfits. Oh boy.
Mhm. Yeah. Even this late at night, the markets are still bustling with activity as people are like headed to taverns and like dancing halls as the muted sounds of jazz music begin to emanate from these halls.
Oh, hell yeah, jazz.
She's
Mhm,
like
yeah.
vibing to the music as we're walking.
Yeah, you can see people selling things from newspapers to different kinds of food like hot dogs and ice cream,
The hot dog
to
cart.
different like trinkets and baubles.
I go to the trinkets.
You go to these trinkets and baubles. Cool. The one thing I added for flavor that I didn't really have too much prepared for. Awesome.
Well, I asked you about this a long time ago, and you said yes. So
God. As you can see a jewelry shop. As there are all these fancy pieces of jewelry ranging from necklaces to earrings to bangles. As a bright-eyed elven woman who is probably in her 40s ish smiles at you. She says, "Oh, anything catch your eye?"
I don't know. I just was walking around. This wasn't the place I wanted to go inside, but now I'm here.
You sure are. Can I recommend these ruby earrings? They go really great with with your dress.
My silver dress and my blue wings. Yeah,
How
red
easy.
rubies.
What's the color? What's the right
Sapphire?
thing she should say? Sapphire probably makes more sense. Yeah, sure, that's what I said.
You gotta know you don't mix metals, Shivam. You
Come
gotta.
on.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Gosh, number one note of fashion. You
Buddy,
don't
I
mix
didn't want to
metals.
go into the fucking jewelry store. I was looking for the thing that I sent you a long time ago.
It's too late. You're in the
God.
jewelry store.
Resend me
on.
the thing.
Yes.
Been so many-
I'll say while
I was thinking a long time ago. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was gonna say while they're refiguring this out, I'll say as someone is trying to peddle earrings to Elena, Oni.
Yeah, Elena's too nice to say no. She'll
Yeah.
be like,
I assume Onimori and Ash are just like waiting outside the shop a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Ash is going to lean up against like the edge of the door frame, and just
Same.
sort of look at Onimori and just go,
Does it concern you the lack of self-preservation that a few of our companions have?
It does. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned with Dea at this point. Seems like she does what she does knowingly. This is the second time. I did stop her when she tried to use the spine on herself before. And then on someone else.
I am concerned that they are going to do something that is going to get them killed.
Think. Well, I agree. I think the greater concern is they're going to do something to get us all killed.
Yes, that is a larger concern.
As far as I'm concerned with the Red Menace, he can do whatever he wants. It seems like the spiders are self-contained, and if he finds himself in too deep, we can always rip them off again. Dea, that was our one lead, and I have no idea where it's gone or what she's quite done with.
She has absorbed it. It has become part of her. It will not...
You'll have to excuse me, Ash, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Star power is like... It is not dissimilar to magical essence that we know. However, it is like adding... It is like adding a strong piece of fuel to a fire. While it may allow the fire to burn brighter, it will ultimately harm the fire. It is unstable.
Go ahead.
It is unstable, and while it does have its benefits, it needs to be used with caution.
Ash, I am not as familiar with magic as I suppose you would think I am. That does make sense to me.
It is why I used the fire analogy.
Well, I appreciate it. Do you think that's what the Immortal King has been using to resurrect himself? Or whatever's happening?
No, I do not believe so. While the stars may have fallen at a similar time, you saw the transformation that Dea had. It would be evident.
When we saw the king, he was in full armor.
Yes, he was.
That.
I have... What are the total amount of stars that have fallen now, including the one that Dea has?
Was it 3 or 4? DM.
5.
5. It's
4.
5. The answer's 5.
5.
4 if you don't include Dea's.
It's 4 if you do
So I
not
was
include
technically
Dea's.
correct in my random guess.
I worry that he is building pawns to use the magic for him. He has, well, not a direct match, a eerily similar number of children.
But they didn't look like Dea does unless he's using the dragon's features to cover that up.
I don't know. It is a theory. I know that, at least in my time, star magic was harder to come across. The fact that it is so abundant now as the stars have gone missing, it is possible someone is shaking them loose.
This does remind me of the coincidence in the Dusk Heap, where instead of using extra magic freely, they were cutting straight to the source, destroying it in the process.
Yes. Is that a
We
jingling?
hear a jingling. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys both hear a jingling approach.
What has Elena bought?
You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, we see jingling. What do we see?
You turn around and she like stops in her tracks like she's like a deer caught in headlights, holding a little baggie. Oh, are
Yes.
you okay, or can I come out now?
We would
are
never
fine.
stop you from. Go ahead.
You guys seem so serious. I just, didn't want to interrupt.
We are
We were
fine.
just discussing what happened in the woods.
Okay.
Did
Well,
you-
I have a surprise.
Oh.
Close your eyes and hold out your arm.
Onimori probably closes his eyes.
You little shit.
Ash does close his eyes.
Okay, you feel like a bit of coldness on each of your wrists, and when you open them, there's a little bracelet with 2 charms on them. A little green leaf and then a red car.
What is this?
It's a charm bracelet.
What does it do?
It's to commemorate our adventures together. See? And I hold up mine.
Well, that's lovely. Elena, thank you.
You're welcome. I also have some for Red Medicine Day. I know they're on kind of thin ice right now, but they're still with this group. And I know it's kind of tense and whatnot. That's kind of why I'm glad you guys followed me so you could breathe.
It comes from a place of concern.
I know that.
I simply do not wish to see them tear themselves apart.
I simply don't wish to see Dea tear everyone apart physically.
That as well. This might be a little crass. However, it does make me wonder how Dea died.
Likewise.
Well,
Anyway, we should get going.
yes.
Yeah, I wanted to give you these bracelets to, give it a little bit off your mind
It
how
is-
fucking serious you both are.
It is appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. But I suppose we should source some fresh water.
I wasn't done, but okay.
Oh, okay.
We can
go
do that
ahead,
as we
Elena.
continue to go through the market.
Go ahead, Elena.
Am I allowed? Are we good? Like, can
Yeah,
I
you're
move?
good.
Yes?
Okay, because it feels like you two are just like bodyguards right now, like so serious, so
You did. We just are the 2 serious people in the group. You have us and
I'm
then
not
reckless
serious.
abandon. It's not really a good spectrum.
And which one am I? Reckless abandon or serious?
Neither.
You're kind of in the middle.
I think there's a triangle and you're on whatever the third point is.
Spunk.
No, that's not it.
Oh, that word? Okay, fine. I'm gonna go over to a fucking random food vendor, get some, like, cute little ice cream cones and hand them to him. Okay, cheer up, please. And I'm gonna go find something real quick that I've been looking for, so just take these and just,
Sure.
Goodbye.
Yes.
The second Elena
Ones
leaves,
that are holding an ice cream cone.
yeah, the second Elena leaves, I look at Onimori.
Would you like me to take that? I know the whole mask thing.
Hands it over.
Ash will eat 2 ice cream cones.
The
Amazing.
door comment for me.
What?
Right.
What?
Elena offered Joy with these.
They are a sweet confection.
Ah.
Anyway, panning away from the 2 old geezers.
Jesus
As
Christ.
you two,
Awkward, like,
I'm imagining silently stand next to each other as Ash is quietly just like licking 2 ice cream cones.
Oh, and it's melting quick because Ash still has fire aspect, so he's like, it's like running down the side of the cone, and he's just
Oh my
panicking.
you are
God.
desperately trying to avoid disaster here.
oh
gonna
god,
get on my
it's like
coat.
a scene from like fucking King of the Hill.
Yeah, for sure.
God. As Elena, you're passing through the markets, you suddenly see a pop and a flash from next to you, as like you're blinded for a second.
I look over. What was that?
As you look over, you can see like a man in a suit as he slowly begins to he's holding a strange device in his hands that slowly begins to like print out this piece of paper.
Elena's getting scammed on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as like the piece of paper begins to emerge from the device, he kind of like shakes it as he says, "Hey, care to buy a picture of yourself for 5 gold?"
She walks over. Now, the dream she had, Sage had a camera, but it's probably a hell of a lot older than this looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she would recognize what this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the one that prints it out, she's like, "Oh, that's different."
Mm-hmm.
And she'll look at the picture. Is it of her just walking?
Yeah. Very surprised.
She looks at the camera. What about that?
How much for the camera?
Mm-hmm.
100 gold?
Do I have 100 gold? Oh. Okay, 100 gold, and you give me a lot of those paper things.
Yeah, done.
Perfect.
As he hands you a lot of blank photographs to print out on.
I've never seen a street busker sell their con before. It's wild.
Okay, with 100 gold, man could buy like 6 cameras.
Yeah.
Now show me how to use this.
Yeah. As he walks you through, like, you just gotta, as he walks you through how to use a camera.
I got it. Thanks.
Well, we don't want to roleplay learning how to use the camera.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I needed this.
You can tell the instant I realized, like, this is nothing if I walk through, like... God. He says, yeah, not a problem. Just, like, chuckling to himself as he counts the gold.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna carry it. One day I'll make, like, a little sling or something so it just lays on my head. I just walk back. You hear the jingling before you see her, so you know she's headed back.
That is Elena.
You bought a box.
It's a cool box, Onimori. Just watch. I take a picture of them. You get blinded for a second again.
He holds it, and Leroy throws it at me. He's like, "What is that?"
And I take out the little picture and I wave it around in the air, and then once it develops, I show both of you.
It's just Onimori flinching from the flash. What about Ash?
Oh, was Ash in the picture?
Yeah, she took a picture of both of you because you two are just standing in the street.
I'll say it's a picture of Ash. He has like melted ice cream on his hands, so it's just like a weird sort of like. Yeah, it's just a weird sort of texture. He just has like his hands open in front of him, just covered in ice cream.
His pupils are like super small from the flash.
Yeah, just.
And Onimori looks like Onimori.
I will draw this once my computer stops lagging.
Fuck yeah. See, look! And she pulls out the one of her two looking surprised.
How flattering.
Okay, I know I caught you off guard. Next time I'll take better ones, but I just thought maybe it would help me remember better. In case something happens.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
This is a machine.
Yeah!
Like the car that we saw.
Yes. Kind of. It's a little simpler than the car. There's no horses in it.
It did seem rather small for horses.
Yeah, there's no horses, but
Making
it's
a
like...
small painting?
Yeah, a painting, but it's like an instant painting. Like, you don't have to stand still or anything. It's just like, boom, done.
Is it in black and white?
It's in grainy color. Let's go with that. Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that's about time. That
Do you know
no,
colored photos existed
not
before
quite.
black
Actually,
and
not
white
quite. Yeah, no,
photos?
black and white. Never mind.
No. Did you know that colored photos existed before black and white photos through the use of potato starches?
It's the 80s. There are color.
We have a crystal that can FaceTime people. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
this is
No,
color.
never
It was
mind.
color, cool.
Yeah,
It's
color's
full
fine.
color.
Yeah. Elena, color to you is a new thing with cameras here.
Wow.
Interesting. Well, we should go and rejoin our companions.
Did you not eat your ice cream anymore?
I did gift it to Ash. It's a little bit hard to fit things under the mask when we're out in public. But I do appreciate the offer.
I'll try and remember next time. I like
okay.
ice cream, so I thought maybe you two would too.
I still have the cone if you want to save it, Onimori.
I will be fine. But we should find some clean water. I don't mind stopping at the markets on our way back.
Mm-hmm.
Go and
Wait.
find some water.
Perception, real
actual-
quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I roll a perception?
Yeah. For what?
Just anybody clocking us, specifically.
Yeah, go for it.
Onimori is probably the least normal looking of the party.
16.
In this
With the
scenario.
16, you can definitely tell some people give Onimori some odd looks, but I mean, not because of anything like any recognition or anything like that.
The wanted posters. Saving Onimori at popped up.
I was just curious if, like, the Immortal King was around, or any of, like, the kids were around, or, like... I know Elena obviously is drawing attention to herself with how fucking sparkly she is, but, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like kind of like the lay of the land though, like everyone is trying to stand out.
True.
mhm. Yeah. Let's go with this. With a 16, you can see. Let's go with. Yeah. If you want to, you could see. That Veleno. The.
Oh no, the one that simped for Red Menace?
Yeah. He's currently standing outside the club, just like appearing to chat someone up.
I look at Ash.
Ash is not paying attention right now. Ash is currently trying to also look for like a stream or something to wash his hands in.
Stream or something. Yeah.
I can see him, right?
Yeah, you can see him.
Can I detect thoughts?
Detect thoughts on him.
Yeah, just surface, not digging.
A mistake.
You want to detect thoughts on a man who's currently trying to chat someone up?
Oh.
Are you sure about this, Sissy?
This is your chance to abort mission.
Don't be a coward.
Elena has the wisdom to know what's up here.
Elena's smart enough to
Does
realize
she?
that.
High or low?
Is she?
Oh my god.
Always high.
Always high.
Okay, if it's high, she'll look. If it's low, she will not look. She's looking.
Terrible.
That cannot be unseen.
You see as Elena, he's just currently you can just currently see as his mental thought, or as their mental thoughts are currently occupied by the fact that the person they're chatting up, they're just staring at like how muscular they are, as they are just like they're just looking at the absolute, just like you can just see them just like quietly counting the number of abs in their
He has a
head.
type. I got it. Okay. So Elena turns the fuck back around. Her face is red and her wings are all poofed out. Okay, let's go, please.
Are you okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine.
You hear worse thoughts, but we'll leave that. We will
Please,
fade to black
though.
on those.
She's just.
Can we
Her
find
face
clean
is
water on
red.
the way back?
Yeah, so where are you trying to find the clean water from?
I don't know.
I'm going to the markets to look for like bottled water, like at the dust heap.
Bottled water?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you could probably find it. Yeah. As actually high or low? High or low to see if you find bottled water.
Always high.
Always
Okay.
high.
Roll.
Oh shoot. Go. You gotta roll.
Oh, that's me.
That is you.
Sorry, my computer's lagging so bad.
You're the water looker.
I am the water looker.
I am the one who looks.
The water
I've
boy.
hit enter.
Hey!
I'm just waiting. There it goes.
All right. Yeah, 61.
Hi.
With a 61, yeah, you're good. As you do manage to find some bottled water. As you can definitely tell, it's imported in from the same place as the Dust Keep. So
Okay, yeah, I
water
buy a
sources
case.
almost
Do I have to
certainly
mark
different.
that off, or is it
A
just
case
like-
of water.
5 gold.
5?
It is a premium, yeah. But not like terrible.
That's all.
All right. Yeah, I will say it's going to be 5 gold. Let's go with for all of you to get like bottled water for one day.
Sure.
For each day that you're there, you'll need to spend 5 gold as a group.
That sounds good, but now I know where it is.
Yeah. All right. You grab some bottles of water.
We
Any
had
more
that.
shopping
Head
to be done?
back.
I don't.
In the meantime,
In the meantime, Dea and Red Menace, you guys are relaxing at the inn room. What are you guys doing?
I think she's at least probably making note of some of the new changes that have happened to her, and now trying to think of different possibilities with the stars instead. Like, it's... Had she have access to a cork board, it would be covered kind of setup.
Full Charlie Day.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're currently writing notes. Red Menace, I'm assuming you head to the room too. As
Yeah.
you guys, as you head in, I'm assuming you see Dea just currently frantically just staring at herself in a mirror, taking notes.
I used to do that.
That implies you did that for an extended period of time.
Yeah. Was counting muscles.
She kind of squints. Right. Now, are you going to help with this, or are you going to do gods know what?
I mean, I can help you count. Last time I did was about 600. I think it's the same for almost everyone.
I am referring to possibilities with the stars and other avenues.
Oh. Wait, how do I help with that? Do we just look up?
Well, we can only do so when it is dark enough, but I have star charts to go over. They are relatively easy to read. It takes a moment to understand them, however.
You can probably help. I'm pretty good at. Yeah, you know that Salad can't read too well, you know that.
Well, thankfully, you do not need to read, you just need to look at the dots.
Oh, that's way better. Is it like those coloring books where you can just connect them, draw like a picture?
I
I'm good at those.
do not know what you are referring to.
Oh, you're missing out.
Dave's gonna go back to planning. She's not sure
I'm gonna-
what else she can try and guide him towards.
I'm gonna try to help with the dots. Barely know what those are.
All right. So what kind of chicken you want to make here?
What did you say?
What check do you want to make here? Sorry, I had a stroke real quick.
Oh god.
Careful.
Persuasion.
Just persuasion to help Data look at some stars
No, on the map.
on the map.
Can't keep doing this.
Every object has a soul. The soul of its maker. I'm gonna reach into that and
Jesus
absorb
fuck.
the knowledge. I'm gonna
Jesus.
tell it to tell me.
I feel like you're persuading yourself at this point.
Yeah, almost a little bit. DC 20 persuasion.
Have
Never.
fun on -3, fucker.
Mm-hmm.
You technically
go.
have a good persuasion. It's possible.
Oh my god. No shit.
Ten?
And
Nope. Not quite able to.
sometime
You
I'll get
still
it to
feel-
work.
Yeah, God. You still feel weary from all the poison still kind of running through your veins.
And that will now not be going away.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get used to it. You don't know The Princess Bride? The Fantasy Princess Bride? This is a good movie.
What is a movie? That
Oh, you're old.
You're old.
There's so many things you haven't seen yet.
You've been dead for over 800 years. What do you think happened? A lot of
I don't-
advances happened.
I mean, the Princess Bride is kinda old too.
Shiva, was there a Princess Bride adaptation when Dea was alive?
No. Unfortunately.
I mean, you got a scene like Casablanca, though. That one's a classic.
That is
God.
very old too. Citizen Kane.
Oh, no.
Streetcar Named
please don't
Desire?
Bring up Citizen Kane.
Fantasy Marlon Brando looking good in it.
No, canon Marlon Brandon. He's in this universe now, motherfuckers.
Good.
Oh my god. No, I can't say I'm familiar.
I'm gonna help you with that later. The movie thing. I'm gonna help you with that now. The chart thing.
Well, there
So
we
So-
go.
what do we do? Are you just counting them? Is that what you do?
What do you check for differences between the ones taken note of at different times during the year? That is how I initially found the ones that were missing in the first place.
He dial up noises. Right in Brance's head, like a little smoke. What if I choose a single star and I keep watch over that one?
Like looking at the sky every night and checking to see if it is gone.
That single star, yes.
I think you would be able to manage that.
I'm helping.
Keep telling yourself that.
I will.
Another eye roll.
God. You pick a star at random?
I'm gonna pick one with a cool name.
There is Sirius. There is Orion. There is
Draco. There is.
Oh shit, Draco
Andromeda?
sounds cool as fuck. Keeping watching over Draco.
Sorry, B.
Right, we'll
Alright.
make sure Draco does not fall out of the sky.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And we wait for
Uh,
everyone else to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I'm imagining, Dea is just like working on her notes as Red Menace is literally just staring at the sky. The rest of you three come back.
Hi.
Elena has gifts.
Onimori throws a sack of water on the table.
Just a big old sack of water.
Sack
Sack of water?
bottle.
It's not bottled, it's just one big sack.
Oh my
That's
god.
what the Canadians do.
Yeah, here's a bag of water.
Oh
Sack of
no.
water.
What is that?
I thought I hated boxed water. This is worse.
Water that doesn't have magic in it.
Just drink alcohol.
You do
I like
need to
that.
I
hydrate
think-
yourself.
I think
glass-
Odamori says, alcohol is what caused what happened to you in the woods, Dea. We're not going to do that.
Excuse me if that is what I am used to, because we could not always have access to clean water when I lived.
Can't you drink your hair?
I did not drink my fucking hair. Would you eat your hair if you were hungry? Actually,
No,
don't
because
do
it's
that.
yeah.
It's the same, Red Menace. It is not.
To break
little
the
straw in there.
tension, I have presents.
Elena, you know I will not do this deal with you. I have
Can
told
you
that.
just please look at it before you start spouting stuff? And everyone has one, so you don't want to look left out, right? And I hand her the charm that has a little green leaf and a little red car, and I walk over to Red Menace and give him the same one.
Huh. It's green because I'm green, and there's
Well,
a
the-
car like my car.
The car is red for you, Red Menace, because we just left your town. And now we're in Ash's town, and he likes the forest, which is green, at the little leaf. So every time we go on, like, a different, chunk of adventure, I'll get the little charm.
That sounds wonderful.
If I put this somewhere, will you stop complaining?
Yes.
She'll put it on her paints box on one of the straps.
Ah. Good. We're getting somewhere.
It's merely to stop you from pestering me.
She just has a shit-eating grin, and she'll go to her bed. and sit down.
You said it's late at night, right?
Yeah, it is. It could be time for you all to rest if you wanted.
What
Dude, I
is
gotta
our-
look at the stars.
What is our plan for tomorrow?
All we have now is talking to the people of the town, do we not?
We also have the king's offer to a feast that we could oblige, but I wouldn't suggest doing that until we have more information.
I
You
saw
know-
Veleno while we were out.
You did?
Yeah, I don't want to talk much about it, but he was outside of a club.
We should... Elena, we do need to ask them how they got their features.
I don't want to ask him when he was
Actually,
over there.
why?
No. The other two, who we first met, Onyx and Frost. Those two seem a bit, not as sharp as a sword that you would prefer to go into battle with. They may be
Ah.
easier to ask.
Fairly inexperienced.
Naive.
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow we go find them, talk with them, and
Red
then
Menace?
what?
What?
You made a noise that sounded like you were going to say something.
I know, I was laughing because they said the people were dumb.
Ah. Never mind then.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Elena?
Okay, so tomorrow we get up, we go say hi to Onyx and Frost, wherever they are.
What
Maybe-
if we ask them for a tour of the
I
city?
was
That way
just
we have
about to say that.
plenty of... Oh yes, plenty of time to keep them occupied. Not a bad idea.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't understand any of that through both of you talking.
We take them on a tour of the city as a cover. We'll have them take us. And we take that time to probe them for information.
Excellent
them.
idea.
About themselves, about the city. Perhaps since we know about who their father is, they will not be so caged about answering anything about him.
Even if they were, I can look in their brain, if need be. I can't really do too deep, or they'll know.
I would like to ask, given that the water here is tainted, do we need access to clean food as well, or is that okay to eat at?
Did I get anything off of the food?
Did you test the food?
Well,
fuck,
I
we're all gonna
can
die.
now. I cast detect magic around some food.
Okay.
The ice
As
cream.
you do cast some detect magic on the food, you sense there are lighter traces of it. It's much, much, much lighter compared to the water, but you can definitely tell there's at least a dash of magic there.
It's like the food was made with it.
Yes, water is used to make food. It is not as potent.
I don't think we should trust anything.
We can eat imported food, I suppose.
That sounds expensive.
Yes, it does.
Alright?
Well, we should get some sleep then if we are going to go meet them in the morning.
Or are we just gonna sleep?
It was uneventful. If they wanted to do something, they would have done it last night.
We can sleep.
I believe sleep is fine.
Could also pop out to Maple. I'm sure she might have senses greater than us in some regards.
Yes,
I got her a little charm bracelet too, whenever she pops up.
I can summon Maple for the night.
Ashel.
Even if we're caught off guard, I'm sure she will at least be a boon.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will be able to keep an eye out.
Ash will sort of take a deep breath and let loose a cloud of smoke from his mouth, and it will sort of bundle up and then fade away, and Maple's there.
I aggressively start patting my lap so I can summon her over to me.
Waddles up and just splots in your lap.
You make noises.
Yeah, and I crouch down and I show her the little. It's so tiny, so it can fit her wrist, but it's like one of those like chains that you can loosen and tighten because I know she gets bigger. And I put it on her little wrist.
She seems happy.
What?
She seems happy.
Okay, good. That's all.
Well, let us get some sleep then.
Seems like our affairs are in order.
Alright.
Honk shoe.
Long
And-
rest button.
Hell yeah.
Y'all either honk shoe or me.
Would you tag yourself?
Me.
Tag yourself or you'll honk sure or me mirror.
You all get a long rest. As that rest happens, would someone like to do something?
Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is anyone else awake?
Get up
We
at
plan to all
a
be asleep.
pretty unholy hour. I would imagine as everyone else is fast asleep.
Yeah, I'm just peer over one, make sure they're not like staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, asleep.
No, I'm gonna probably go back to where we were at the market, where Elena said she saw one of the dragons.
Yeah. As you do so, the market is much more dimly lit, with scarce few people around as the a cold midnight breeze begins to blow. Actually, no, it's probably like 3 a.m. Yeah, as most of these shops have pretty much, actually almost all, every single one of the shops in the street have closed up, and there's only dim lamplight as well as the stars illuminating here.
Is anyone out?
Very few people are out. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a D100? See who you run
What?
into.
Do you have an NPC? I can't. The lag is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Please, text box, let me in.
Yeah.
Let
If you
me
roll
in.
high, you get to pick an NPC of your choice. I'll say you can run into.
Oh, sick.
The king.
Fuck.
Give fuck.
You can pick absolutely anyone of your choice.
Holy
Okay, I
shit.
hit enter like 30 seconds ago. Maybe it'll.
94 you got.
Yeah, you got a 94.
I hate how you guys see it before me.
Who do you want to
Real
run
talk,
into?
if you, absolutely anyone. If you wanted to see the king, you absolutely
Oh
could.
shit.
So I don't want to be like super unrealistic. I kind of don't want him to run into the king
Yeah.
alone. I'll die, I think. I guess I was kind of looking around the area where we saw that one dragon. So I guess we'll run into them.
Yeah, you want to run
Valeno.
Yeah, okay.
What
As-
was the name?
Valeno.
Um,
Little boy.
as you can see, as he's currently, we'll go with he's just kind of stumbling, back through the street. Clearly just like a happy, grin on his face. As he's just kind of like humming something, at like the top of his lungs. He kind of just like, staggers through the streets towards the castle.
Aren't you one of the king's children?
They kind of just like freeze up for a second, as they turn around and go, yeah? Who are you?
We met fighting off the monsters on the town the other day. Tamara.
Yeah! Cool mask guy!
Yes.
As he kind of says, like, you out in the town too? As he kind of offers you a drink from a flask.
Thank you, but I don't drink.
Shame.
Is there something interesting going on?
In this town, every night's something interesting going on.
Oh.
Or maybe someone interesting.
Oh. I
As he gives a smile, is like his forked tongue just kind of sticking out for a second.
No.
Awful, awful, awful.
Hey, thanks, I hate it.
Right. So there's a club, obviously we're all new here.
Yeah, you party?
Sure.
I've been known to dabble.
Odori, everybody. Do you
Wrangle out of
party?
his mouth.
Yeah.
As he goes, they go a genuine grin on their face as they look at you and they say, "Awesome, awesome. I gotta pay you back for everything you helped us out with. Come on, I'll show you to all the good clubs around town.
Oh, lovely.
It's
I
gonna
would
be a
love
night
that.
you won't forget."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as they wrap like an arm around you, they begin to drunkenly sing a ballad that you don't really know the words to.
Can't understand.
Mhm.
Slurred to hell and back.
As is there anything else you would like to do, or just kind of leave it at that?
Let me DM you something. I gotta ask you a question.
Okay.
Secrets. Secrets are no fun unless
Mhm.
I forget the rest of that rhyme, but it's okay. Meanwhile, all of us are sawing logs back in the room. This guy's out here
Okay, I'm
drinking.
gonna
having fun.
actually go into the club with them.
Yeah. As you enter the club with him, you can see there's still like a handful of people still partying at this absolutely unholy hour, as Valeno just kind of like looks at everyone and says, "Hey, this here is my friend Tamara. All right, now drinks on me tonight. Let's go fucking crazy." As the rest of like the patrons in the club begin to cheer, he leads you into this jazzy noir club. As he begins to introduce you to all sorts of people who are all extremely just like various levels of drunk.
I think with my 8 charisma, Onimori leans over to dude I forgot the name of already, Veleno. Goes, "Who is that?" and just points at someone across the room. Real subtle with my 8 charisma. The alcohol is really boosting my stats here.
Yeah. God. As he points you towards an elven man who clearly appears to just be stumbling almost even worse than him, he says, "That's Percival."
No, that.
As he points you towards. Oh, you mean Joanna?
Yeah. The elven man looks like he could kill me. Who is Joanna?
As God, terrible. He kind of like he brings you up to this this elven woman.
Why are they all elves, Shiva?
What?
Why are they all elves?
Good. As he says, "Have you met Tamara?"
Oh God.
Incredible reference. I love
I
it.
hate that's my go-to fucking line. I hate the fucking.
You have
How I Met
watched
Your Mother's
too much How I
corrupted
Met
me.
Your Mother. Yeah.
Fucking hate this.
It's forever stuck in your brain
It's
now.
absolutely. I am broken beyond repair.
You watch How I Met Your Mother during the craze, you are eligible for monetary compensation.
Yeah, I watched it several times over.
Yeah.
Oh God, what a terrible show that I love. Anyways,
It is.
as Joanna just kind of like looks at you with like just big beaming smile as she says, "Ooh, I love your mask."
Oh yes, it was handmade by a friend. Can I just roll a persuasion skill and end the scene so I have to be more
Yeah.
more
God. As
Is my
yeah.
DC like 4 or something?
Go ahead. No, I was actually gonna say doesn't need to be too much persuasion. I was gonna give you advantage with the with Valeno talking to you
My
up here.
wingman?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Onimori's just looking for a fling. We're in town, guys.
Bullshit, Ellie.
Mhm.
I swear to God.
Only a
There it is.
13.
They are
Not
plastic.
quite enough for us, dude. Sorry.
What'd you say?
You okay? How about this? You got to give me one pickup line to seal the deal.
God.
What? I don't think Onimori has that in him.
Then unfortunately, yeah.
No riz.
She seems kind of nice. You guys
No
talk for
riz.
a bit, and that's pretty much it.
What the fuck is happening?
Damn.
Yeah, struck out.
No bitches.
You have no idea what this scene is.
I don't like this.
Well, he goes home.
All right.
Do we want to take our break there?
As we take our break from that odd scene that I swear has more that has context, maybe.
Maybe. Fun fact, for you guys who don't know, when we come back from break, we like to share fun facts about our characters. So, fun fact about Ash. Ash, even though he lived in a jungle most of his life, is a great swimmer. They once swam against a river for half a mile in a competition and lost.
That's so sad. Did he just not finish the race, or did he just lose to someone else?
They lost to someone else.
He got a participation award, okay?
Did he get second?
Yeah, it was 1-on-1.
Oh, okay.
Was the person who got first cut?
Hey,
The person who got first was the river.
Yeah, it was the river. It was a river spirit.
He swam against the river.
And he lost.
Exactly.
I hate you.
My god. For Daya's fun fact this week, just a simple one. Daya's favorite dessert are pomegranate tarts.
The fruit of sin.
Isn't that apples?
No, it's pomegranates.
Sometimes it's pomegranates if you're in a real crazy church.
God. Well, I think Daya liked them. Also, like, partially because of the flavor, partially because of how, all the seeds of the pomegranates, it took, like, so long to even to be able to, like, prepare one of them.
She likes the taste of the suffering in her desserts.
God.
She wants to know the chefs were in pain to make this for her.
Anyway, for Elena's fun fact, trying to appeal to Elena's good side, Sage made a bunch of different churros with different fillings. He went so far to get a reaction out of her that he made one with ghost pepper, and she still didn't react.
Metal as fuck.
Pretty metal.
Oh yeah, dude.
After the war, Onimori was initially offered a desk job, but he declined it as he could never see himself sitting around when there was work to do.
Damn, what an
A desk
impatient
job.
boy.
Caring for horses.
No, not
And
a
it.
Table boy. Horse girl.
Nemo.
The Red Menace once set a kitchen on fire. He tried to microwave some car parts to preheat them for the race.
I hate it. But that's kind of funny.
But it's funny, but also you exploded a microwave 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Also, in order to, you want the car parts to be cool during a race and not overheat.
No, I want them to be hot. So you don't need to warm them during the race, you just do it before.
Yeah.
They're ready.
Easy peasy.
That way they're already fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red means fast.
Also, Nemo, you're on thin fucking ice. I was so ready.
Yeah, you got the in under the wire.
God. Didn't we say as soon as we say like it's fun facts time?
I
like,
had
you
the
can't submit?
fucking pact written and ready to post.
Thank
We're
God.
on this ship.
God.
Thank God, Elliot just forgot we did fun facts.
My stupidity here is to save the day.
Next week, if you don't have your fun fact written by the time we start this session, everyone else gets to make a fun fact for you.
By the time we start
yeah.
the session.
Oh.
Anyways.
I'm here for that.
Mm-hmm. All right, now the energy's in the air.
I was
Only
cooking
worry.
pasta. I thought I had time.
You come back from your night, unfortunately not having enough res, but
Unfortunately.
you do spend the night with or you do hang out with Velano, as they take you around from jazz bar to jazz bar, as just before dawn, I'm assuming you finally head back to the
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Onimori gets back and he just washes his hands for a very long time. Yeah, he's so awkward, and he knows it. And he just has to cleanse that energy off of himself.
Was he
Just
drinking the whole time?
standing- No?
Well,
We'll try to get back enough time to at least catch a few winks of sleep. Maybe not a long rest worth.
but a short rest worth, perhaps.
At least a short rest, if you would be
enough to avoid a level of exhaustion. Okay.
Yeah. I will forgo my long rest.
All right. Well, as many pet owners would say, big stretch. We all wake up.
Yes.
Onimori is out cold on the floor.
Does Maple call like a rooster to wake everyone up?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
That's a unique sound. I never heard
That
that
came out
before.
of Nolan's mouth.
Is she fucking choking on something?
Yeah, you see her spit up like some tough chunks of bacon.
Onimori just sits
She does not
stock
digest when unsummoned.
upright. Uh-huh.
I mean, you look like you always do. I cannot see your face.
Yep.
Well, would we like to see if we can find... I was thinking we would be able to question Frost and whatever their name
Onyx.
is. Onyx. However, they most likely do not know the inner workings of their father. There is a chance they do. But
Then who do you suggest we talk to?
it
They would at
could.
least know the nature of their features, wouldn't they?
And I do believe that those are valuable questions to ask them. However, if we do want real answers, we might need to talk to the king.
Are you okay with that, Ash?
I do not want to waste time. If stars are falling out of the sky, then we have more pressing issues.
Do you want to talk to Frost and Onyx first, or do you want to go straight to the king?
I think it could be useful to talk to them on the way, perhaps. Gather the information that we want.
Okay.
If that is all right with everyone else.
Yeah?
Just
Would be a solid starting point, yes.
All right. Well, let's see if we can find them. Also, here's a bottle of water.
Hydrate, homie.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Alright. How would you guys like to search for him in this town? Would you guys like to split up and search?
Can I
I'll
scale
say there's
a
like-
building?
I'll say there's like 3 areas you could kind of search them. You could try to scale a building and try to like spot them, see where they at.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll say like let's go ahead and like let you make a check, and then I might give you some more info
Okay.
on like the 3 places you can search.
Just a perception check?
Yeah.
how are we
Guidance.
splitting up?
Ah, thank you. What did you say, Elliot?
How are we splitting up?
Ooh, fair.
Are we splitting up?
We will find out maybe if I'll give you some more info, and then you can decide if you're splitting up or not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
on how good I roll. I could roll incredible right now.
That would be sick.
25.
Hey.
Easy peasy.
As you clamber up to the top of the inn, imagine you just kind of look outside. You just kind of like open up the window and just start climbing up to the roof.
Yeah, just straight up scale out the window. I want to try to use my cloak, conceal myself as much as I can.
Yeah, you do so as with 25. Yeah, very few people are able to see all of that ride. As you clamber up to the top of the roof, you can see above the entirety of the city. As you look over towards the west side of the city, you can see Reagan and Frost are currently headed towards the edge of the city, a little bit towards the jungle. So let me plop some tokens down.
I was gonna say I'm zooming out
Reagan,
to see if I can spot
red, Frost, blue one.
Okay.
In the middle of town, in a tavern, or at least headed towards the tavern, is Villanelle.
There's two!
Yeah, am I right?
Yeah, he's already there.
Yeah, he's already there.
How?
As you definitely be able to. I guess actually you didn't see him while they were drunk. But they do look focused as they head into the tavern. And on the right side of the city, is Lagoon and Onyx. As they're currently walking around the city, just like searching around for something. Alright.
Well,
yeah, I scale back down.
What do your elven eyes see, Ash?
I'm a furbolg anyway. It seems like they are split up into 3 groups. It either is red and white, green, or blue and black. I apologize, I do not remember all of their names. It seems like red and white were heading out towards the jungle, green was heading into some sort of tavern, and blue and black were wandering, looking for something.
Should we split up?
Might be the best way.
We could. What are we hoping to accomplish? We go talk to all 3 of them.
The king, the water, where they got their traits from.
That's fair. I don't
At
know
this
that
point,
they
we
would
don't
have...
know much of anything. I think anything would be useful.
Fair. Sure, we could split up, yes. Just be careful.
Right.
So who's going with who and going to speak to whom?
I would like to go talk to Onyx and whoever the other one is.
Lagoon, I want to go talk to Lagoon, so I'll team up with you because I like
Sure.
Lagoon.
Okay.
We don't have to split up if everyone just wants to go talk to them.
Sure. It's gonna take a longer time for you guys to.
I could talk to what's his name, blonde one.
The green one,
Valeno?
the one that was hitting on you.
Yeah, that seems easy.
Sure.
Alright, then Dea and I will go to the remainders. We don't split up, we do risk missing some of these people.
Yes.
And
What?
do we all have crystals, or is it just one crystal we share?
There's one crystal.
There's currently only 1 crystal.
Okay, if
yeah,
I
but
fly
we all
up...
live in a
Much
time
crystals.
before crystals. I think we know how to, like, designate and
We'll send up smoke signals.
Well, I was gonna say, if I fly up and I can see one of you, I can talk in your brain.
How
We'll meet
about
back
let's all
here in an
plant?
hour.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. as
Okay,
well.
or
So
that.
what are our goals? What are we trying to find
The
mostly?
water thing, how they got their dragon powers, anything about their dad.
Maybe don't directly mention that there's something wrong with the water. Just ask if there's anything interesting about the town.
How'd they get their powers mostly?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, let's be off
Cool.
then.
All right. Let's go left to right here. Alright, as we start off with first group.
Sorry, I
Onimori.
rolled some water into my lungs and I'm dying.
Oh no.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Bless
Thank you. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
God.
Yes. Onimori and Dea. You travel along this pathway outside of town, as just along the edge of town, you guys can see the west pathway leads to a garden. As Reagan and Frost, they're currently just like chatting between themselves as they seem to be picking berries.
Why is Onimori sideways?
I saw you fucking do that, Nolan.
I'm not. No.
I didn't
I
do
see
it.
you-
I
see your
didn't do it.
fucking cursor over Onimori's
That
eyes,
is
you
happenstance. I was typing. That was not me. I don't even know how to do that. I'm being gaslit.
God.
Good morning.
As you walk up to the two, Reagan first looks at you and says, "Oh, good morning, you two." As he kind of offers you guys berries, as you can see that he's picked out a handful of blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries in this little basket.
A generous offer, but we will have to decline. We have just eaten for the morning.
But you just what?
We have just eaten for the morning. We've had the
Uh.
morning meal already.
Sure. You guys want to take some for later, though?
Sure.
You guys take some berries.
Yes, we were just walking around town and wondering, I guess, where everything is.
Yeah. Well, here itself is the gardens. Father was pretty insistent about making sure this place gets up to snuff, and well, he does tend to like his sweets, so we decided to pick some berries for him for breakfast soon.
That's lovely.
You will have your own produce? For the city as a whole, or more so the castle, the royal family? It's curious.
Or that we don't. Yeah, we.
Uh,
Well, I mean,
bas-
yeah, we don't really have our own private gardens or anything like that. If that's what you're asking.
Is this for the whole town then?
Yeah, of course. Anyone can come out here and pick fruit. Though you have to get up pretty early in order to make sure you get the best picks there. Yeah, as you can see, like Frost is he is just very carefully examining each and every berry, just scrutinizing them to see which one he actually decides to pick.
Is your father picky?
I mean, bits and I wouldn't say picky. He'll eat pretty much anything that's in front of him, but he taught us how to make sure to pick the best berries, and we kind of like making sure that we can get we can actually pick out some of the best here.
It's a valuable
There's-
skill.
There's definitely something better about being able to find the freshest of berries and making sure, because I mean, really, just biting into a pastry and having that one little bit of sour in there where you're expecting sweet, it's definitely something else to cook with something that's pure, fresh, and 100% sweet.
Oh, I agree completely. Who maintains this garden?
Frost kind of looks up as he says, "Well, us knights do, or us knights do."
Oh, you guys have... Onimori would not say guys. You have a knighthood here?
Well, yes, we the guards for the castle and the army for the king would be his knights. Yes.
Well, no, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said that the war was over. What does the standing army do? I suppose they could be repurposed.
He kind of like, you can sense just a dash of hesitation as he goes on to say, well, I suppose it's a bit more ceremonial at this point, but you know, it still does people good to see their knights walking out and about town. As he offers just this big beaming smile, go ahead and roll insight.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Can Dea join me on that? Who maybe has better wisdom than me?
I have a straight wisdom modifier, my
Dude,
dude.
oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
17 and 19. From both of your backgrounds, you can definitely tell, even if it was just like ceremonial, these two have definitely seen their fair share of battle before.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Reagan's hesitation was definitely not lost on you both. He definitely at least seems, I will give you this though with the 15 too, he seems to want to, at least with like that gentle smile and reassurances, he seems to not want to worry you two.
Okay, I think Onimori's gonna try and smooth it over, then he goes, oh, I'm just wondering, I used to be a soldier in my land as well.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I mean, as you might know too, hopefully if your lands also experienced a good bit of peacetime here.
Oh,
Even when there's peace, there's still always looming dangers, isn't there?
Naturally.
He smiles, not really elaborating further for now.
On another note, if I could be so bold, I've never seen people of your kind before. Is there any customs I should be aware of? Things I should avoid?
As Frost goes, oh, well, we Fearbolg, I mean, we're pretty generally relaxed people.
Let me revisit the draconic features.
Yes.
They are not common in our homeland.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense. Yeah, so, I mean, some of us were just kind of born with these features. I mean, yeah, it's not really anything too special. Us kids, I mean, when we were all about, I want to say between like 5 or 7, we all started to kind of like grow horns and scales and stuff like that, and we kind of found out we could kind of, you know, do some cool things with our powers.
It's very interesting.
I'm sure you became a handful for whatever caregiver you had.
Yeah. As he smiles, he says, yeah, Father was always running around after us. We were definitely mischief makers.
And 5 of you, no less. This place must have been so full.
Yeah. He smiles, clearly nostalgic about good memories.
Well, actually, if you had any stories from battle, I would be interested in trading those with you.
Stories about what?
Battle.
About battle. As he goes, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, one of our first battles or something like that. I mean, we, when we fought for the first time, I mean, everyone, I suppose, in this little field, you remember your first battle, you know, all of a sudden, shit just turning real, and the only thing you can kind of feel is just kind of your heart beating in your chest. and this
course.
looming threat of danger around you. Well, Father stood in front of us that battle, and he looked at all of us with a smile. And he told us to be brave and to soldier on.
Sounds like an excellent leader in that case.
There was something about just his smile in combat. I mean, the fact that he was relaxed, the fact that he could smile and tell us that everything could be okay. I mean, looking back at it now, who's to say that he was able to guarantee that, but it meant everything, I suppose, to have that sort of confidence, to be able to hear that. So, I guess, you know, whenever we head into battle, we always try to make it a show.
Morale is the unsung hero of war.
Yeah, of course. And these people, I mean, they've had to deal with war for so long, and
How could you not want to protect them?
of course, they deserve peace, no matter what.
What were you fighting against, if you don't mind me asking?
Mm.
We did see the monsters, but was there something more organized at some point?
That was kind of it. It was mostly those strange, weird monsters. We don't exactly know what they are.
They did seem quite terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you ever followed them back to the woods? I'm curious where they're coming from.
He kind of just like, you can sense him tense up just a little bit.
Or does it get that bad?
I mean, it seems dangerous to fully pursue, so we haven't really done so. Besides, our job is defending the town, not pursuing other dangers.
Oh, that's very fair.
But surely it has not piqued your curiosity, at least at one point, has it?
Yeah. With what I've seen of those monsters, I'm glad not knowing more. As you can tell, maybe like there's at least a little bit of like hesitance in his voice.
Well, Deo, did you have anything you wanted to talk about?
I think we've had a wonderful chat with some of our hosts. Truly wonderful to learn a little more about this town.
Truly. And we were wondering, I know we still have the offer from your father. Dinner. Do you know where he was at the moment?
Where he is?
Yes.
Probably in the castle for now. I imagine he's probably surrounded by a mountain of paperwork.
We wouldn't want to interrupt him.
Heavy's the head that wears the crown, I suppose.
Truly.
Though, please, let us know the day that you're coming, and if you want us to prepare any sort of food, we'll prepare whatever you like.
Oh, that would be lovely. We'll have to ask the rest of our group, however.
Of course. Alright. As if that's all, they both give you... Reagan gives you a very, very knightly bow as Frost just kind of like stands still for a second, clearly forgetting something, as he sees Reagan out of the corner of his eye and also like bows in turn.
Good.
Same.
Next group.
Alright. As we go over
Oh
to
no.
Uh-oh.
the Red Menace.
I regret so many things.
The Red Menace, as you you walk into the center square, you can see that there's a bustling tavern. As you can see that Velano has like a newspaper in their arms. They kind of flip through it as they take out some papers, just kind of like tear them and toss them in the trash can. As they put the rest of the newspaper in their bag as they head into the tavern.
Did the red man's face go from just blank to the most charming smile he could muster, and he just walks up to the guy and say, "Oh hey, fancy meeting you here."
He turns back around. He says, "Oh, hey, you were John, right?"
That's my name.
They give you a cheery smile as they say, "Care to have a seat?"
Sure. Remus just jumps on the chair, immediately puts his feet on the table.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, it's a cat.
Great. As you do so, Villano just kind of looks at you as he says, mind if I buy you a drink?"
What you're thinking of?
Shot of Dragon's Fire?
Oh wow, that sounds good. Okay, that.
All right. As he raises his hands to the bartender, he says, 2 shots of Dragon's Fire over here. As you can also see a woman walk up to you. She is wearing an orange dress and also appears to have draconic features. Shout out, by the way, to Art Loves Paper for the art.
Oh, there's more.
Shit.
No?
Ooh.
I will link her TikTok in the
Ooh.
in the channel. But yeah, she did this art. Huge shout out to her. She did super great with it.
Gonna get a zoom in here.
Yeah.
Gotta zoom.
New dragon dropped.
Yeah, new dragon skin dropped, guys. Heck yeah.
I was muted.
You're all good.
All I said was booba, and then nobody responded. I'm like, well, alright, I guess I'm not that funny anymore.
Alright, let me... Ha ha ha! Incredible.
Mm,
You found me.
Ooh, the drink's cool.
yeah.
Drink is very cool.
As she slides you both 2 flaming shots, Villano smiles. He says, "Thanks, Margaret." As he looks at you and says, "Knock it back quick," as he downs the shot.
Yeah, can't be outshotted. I immediately do that.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately forgetting that the water is poisoned or something.
You're already poisoned by spiders, you're fine.
Good Menace is irrevocably damaged already. It's okay.
God, you knock it back. As yeah, no, it is a brisk cinnamon flavor that hits you all at once. As you suddenly just kind of like, yeah, you feel that kind of warmth through your body. You look at Velano as they say, I'm glad to get to repay you like this. and I suppose in maybe more ways than one here.
God.
Between
Remus.
you and me,
Huh?
are you the Red Menace? Like, actually?
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Abort mission.
No, I'm John. It was just, slip of the tongue. Was thinking about that guy. Heard there was some rumors of him being back and all. And I was just knocked out cold by whatever that thing, the one you can look. So my brain was a little,
Yeah, okay. Because I'm just saying, the Red Menace seems like a pretty cool guy, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
any person who's against CLO is probably a friend of mine, right?
Yeah. You don't like Cielo?
Their face turns into a grimace as they say, with all the things I've heard them do, bunch of damn dirty bastards, a lot of them.
I agree with that. That's surprising. You being kind of a royalty person. Yeah, I thought you would have some more tame views on the world.
As they kind of raise an eyebrow as they go, what do you mean? I mean, you think I'd agree with people who oppress and try to take over all those nations just so, in the name of conquest and their weird religion?
You see, when you see someone that is the son of a king, you generally assume that about them.
Well, what do you mean? The role of royalty is to protect the common person, not to oppress them.
Based.
Yeah.
I agree.
Would be that, right? Remus just remembering that, I need to be nice here.
Well, I'm sorry that you got the wrong impression of me, but swear to you. And I swear to you that any enemy of CLO is a friend of mine, and I think you'll find in this town most are the same way.
That's good to know. Some people with right in the right place.
Shame we still have to be in that uneasy, as he kind of puts his finger quotes, alliance with them right now.
Can you tell me more a little bit about this alliance? When did it start?
Oh, can I? As he asks for another drink, he knocks it back. As they say. So, apparently, the deal was, Cielo, they kinda, they took over this town at one point, before Father's reign. And then, the war started happening, and this was sort of contested territory. Father came around, he managed to set the things right, win the war, and all of a sudden, things are good, but technically speaking, this is still Cielo territory. And as such, there's still at least a handful of people from Cielo who live here. They're in an embassy up to the northwest. truth be told, if it was up to me, I'd say just kick him out of the town and be done with it. But apparently, causing any sort of hostile action might send us to war with Cielo proper, and the people don't deserve to be in another war so soon. Not yet, anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. So you guys are just maintaining appearances and being nice for now.
Yeah. Till we can find anything on them to actually kick them out of town, can't really do much. Till then, they're gonna remain in that stupid little building of theirs. At the very least, they seem to keep it themselves, but still just annoying to think about.
Yeah. You said southeast the building is?
Northwest.
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 Exact opposite direction.
Very good with directions. Redman's just slides on his chair, nods to Veleno.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Well, as you're standing up, just kind of facing away from me, they just lean back in their chair as like they're just swirling the drink around in their hands as they go. You know, say hypothetically, if the Red Menace was here, if he was planning to do something stupid, I might be interested in a little bit of a good time related to that.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course.
Well, yeah, hypothetically, if the Red Menace was here, he would be interested in some chaos.
He tosses you back a very cheeky grin. As he smiles, he stands up and walks out. You realize that something is in your hands.
What is it?
It
Redman's
is a
just
card with his crystal number on it.
Oh my god.
God.
Crystal number.
What do you
Red
mean,
Menace.
Kate? Red Menace handled that incredibly.
Redman's sighs. And then turns to the bartender with the good art. That is from Sophie. Hey, are you also one of the king's childs?
She laughs as she says, No, not me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, fairly certain.
No, the horns and...
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
people around this town, it's a trait that happens randomly that we get the draconic features. It doesn't mean that we're necessarily one of the king's children, though. It is an interesting coincidence that all of his adopted children end up getting those features.
Hypothetically, how old is the king? How long has he been around?
He's been around for a while for sure. He's reigning now about 100-ish years.
100 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's the thing. I have a theory. But it's fun, like it's hypothetical too.
Okay.
So he's been around for 100 years. He's a good-looking guy. He obviously hasn't, just been standing there in his room.
Where are you going with this?
Oh no.
Oh no.
You all are related to him. I think this city is just full of king DNA everywhere.
That's when the bartender kicks you
Are you
out.
just telling her the king fucks and surprise you're his child?
She maintains a very customer service smile that clearly does not fully reach her eyes as she says, "I think my parents were pretty faithful to each other, and I'm fairly certain I'm related to both of them."
You sure?
Careful about your implications here, buddy.
Maybe your grandparents. Could skip a generation.
I'm just saying.
Well, that certainly is a theory.
So, like, there's 6 people, right, in your lineage that at least one could have been, Boinky the King.
Good. Uh-huh.
No, just think about that.
I'm trying not to. I really don't want to.
Oh my gosh.
God.
I'm just slowly dying over here in the corner.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh god.
Okay, so what's the official explanation that the king has offered? Do you know that? Is there one?
I mean, vaguely. There's been more research on it recently. Supposedly, the leading theory is that after the war with the dragons, because, they're...
Are they fucking the dragons?
No, I don't think it's that.
Where else would you get the dragon drinks?
But supposedly, after the war with the dragons, there was a decent number of them that ended up dying on the soil. After they decomposed, apparently, even their bones are still extremely magical. If that ended up anywhere near our food or water supplies, that's what kind of ended up creating us, apparently.
Y'all are eating dragon goo.
Huh.
It's like a radioactive waste site.
Has anyone been test the water? Just drank a lot of it to see if anything happens?
Like, just drank just a ton of water? Not specifically, though. I suppose we have a few researchers attempting to try and figure out what it does.
Oh, where are they?
And she says, yeah, they're from out of town, as she points to the Cielan embassy.
Northwest.
Yep.
Remember this time. Well, thank you for the information. Also, think about it. It could happen.
Oh my gosh.
She gives you a very strained thumbs up.
Redmond leaves.
Thank you, Sophie. This is clearly what your character was intended for.
Wait,
I'm imagining you had that scene exactly in your mind as it happened.
God.
as I leave, can I pick the journal that Velana ripped through in the garbage?
Yeah, you wanted to see what was in it?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say it's actually a full newspaper. The things he ripped up, was in that newspaper. It does contain like news of your guys' wanted posters there, as he has in fact ripped that up. Though it is of note to you that it does seem to be circulating, or at least your wanted posters appear to be circulating here.
Have to kill the press.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In addition, as you check out the newspaper, you can see at the front page headline is that Cielo has officially declared war on the Duskkeep.
Ooh.
Those bastards. Random Menace finishes tearing the journal apart. News throws in the garbage. Starts
Great.
walking toward the meeting place.
You do so.
Boy.
Ash and Elena. As you two approach Lagoon and Onyx, you watch as they're kind of just like walking around town. As they're just kind of like looking around for something and occasionally just calling out, "Mr. Binks! Mr. Binks!"
Yes.
Shut
yes.
up. Who is Mr. Binks?
Something Izzy can pet.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be sad or something that's gonna piss off Ash, and I'm gonna be upset.
Can I look around for something that would look like it has the name Mr. Binks?
Please.
You can try perception check. It's gonna be
I'm-
higher DC 20.
I'm using my ball
You're using your inspiration for this?
and
Great.
my guidance.
Great. You need it.
I want it so bad.
18. Not quite.
25.
25.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Let me have
Elena,
it. Who's
you
Mr.
activate. Eyes awoke as you hear the name Mr. Banks. As you can see, as you just like, I'm imagining you just fly up into the air to try and search.
Flying for shit. Why would I waste my flight?
But
You
it's
know what?
Mr.
No.
Binks.
I lied. I would for Mr. Binks.
Mr.
I don't know who
Binks?
Mr. Binks is, but yeah.
For Mr. Banks, of course.
I
you
used
would.
my flight for today to find him.
You rush up into the air as you begin to frantically look around. As you do so, you can see currently on like a tall rooftop, is a cat, a round orange tabby cat that is currently just like sunbathing on the roof.
Oh my god. I like fly and I land on top of the roof, and I go. Psst.
Yeah, the cat just like notices you as it slowly begins to get up, doing that like big old cat stretch.
Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Yeah, as it kind of looks towards you curiously.
I pluck one of my feathers out and I start waving it in front of him.
Okay, great. As you do so, he begins to just like his eyes get real big. As like he just crouches down, just like following the feather as he just begins to pounce and bat at it.
I pet him.
Roll to pet. Roll to pet.
What the fuck you mean roll to pet?
Roll to pet it.
Animal handling check.
Animal handling.
Okay, guidance
Yeah,
and I actually have another inspiration from when you told me I could get it for shilling, so I'm using it for this.
Right?
Incredible.
Very important use of inspiration.
Well, of course.
You pet him real good.
Oh, finally,
gosh.
finally.
I want
You
to
can
imagine
hold him
Ash
like a
is just
baby and
watching
pet his
all
little
of this.
stomach.
She's like got tears in her eyes. He's so cute.
As you can see a little name tag around on his collar that does say Mr. Banks.
I scoop him.
And you keep him. He's yours now.
He's mine now. Fuck these two. I get this kid.
Ash, we gotta go.
We gotta bounce.
Could you imagine?
We have a hostage. It works.
Oh my god.
God.
Give us the information or Mr. Binks gets it.
Monster.
I would never do anything to hurt Mr. Binks, okay?
Alright.
Anyway, she stands there holding Mr. Binks and realizes I used my flight for today, so
And
I
now
can't
you're on
get
the roof.
fucking down.
Ash, you notice Elena's now stuck on the roof like a cat.
Yeah.
Holding a cat.
Ash sighs and just goes,
Do you need help up there?
No, I can figure it out.
Are you
She's like-
sure?
She's like circling the roof, like trying to find a way down.
Ash will climb up.
I could have done it.
How about, would you like a hand getting down?
Sure.
Alright. Ash will help Elena climb down the roof.
Thanks.
You do so, as you've now rescued Elena from the tree.
I got the cat.
You
I don't-
did very good.
Thanks. And then she's just holding on to this cat.
We should
They're both still
probably
calling out for Mr. Binks.
should probably
No.
return the cat.
Do we have to?
Yes, we have to.
I start slowly making my way for it.
Ash just has his arms crossed, walking behind her.
I found Mr. Binks.
As both of them turn to you, their eyes just light up as they see the round tabby in your arms.
I don't want to let go.
As Onyx goes, oh my God! Thank goodness you found him. Jess is gonna be so pleased to see him back home safe.
Who?
Jessa,
Jess.
as she points you towards a home, you can see there's a little girl on the stairs.
God damn it! You
looking
can't do this
forlorn.
to me.
The girl is
fine.
also has a pair of dragon horns.
Oh shit. Fine. God. This is Izzy complaining. Elena would never. And I'm so upset about it. Elena will carry Mr. Binks and start heading over to the little girl. I found your cat.
She goes from looking glum to just looking absolutely ecstatic, tears in her eyes, and she just jumps up to grab Mr. Binks and scoop him. As she just like calls out, "Oh, thank you! Oh, Mr. Binks, you're back!" As she just gives him a big hug, as Mr. Binks looks unaffected.
Same.
Ash will kneel down and look at Mr. Vinks and just go,
Try not to run off so much. You'll scare your human.
Good.
I'll give her the feather that I plucked so that way she can have a toy for him. I'm so upset.
You do so. Yeah, you speak to him. He meows back.
Ash nods, stands back up. Successful conversation.
What did he say? Wait, what did he say?
He understands.
You have no clue if we did or not.
I meow at him once, just to, I
You just say the word meow?
yow, yeah. Huh?
Mr. Bing stares at you blankly.
Okay, alright.
Eyes a little bit akimbo.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Ash will, seeing that Elena is very focused on the cat and not the two people we were going to talk to, just coughs loudly.
Okay, I know. I'm saying goodbye. And I aggressively squish Mr. Bink's cheeks. Okay, got it out of my system. Okay, we can go now.
You do so as he gently purrs. As Onyx and Lagoon both like look at you, they both like give you this very formal courtesy as they say, as Lagoon says, "I suppose we have two things to thank you deeply for now."
Do not mention it.
Elena's standing there sparkly, but with also orange cat fur on her.
It is good to see you again.
Likewise. By the way, I mean, I still, or we all still feel guilty about not being able to repay you back. Is there anything you all might need?
A cat. No, I'm kidding.
I believe that, it could, I would need to discuss it with our group first, but we had talks of perhaps, if the king is willing, having a conversation. Perhaps over some sort of meal.
And as Onyx just smiles and says, "Oh yes, of course. When were you thinking, and what would you all like to have for dinner?"
Oh, well, that's very quick. I suppose it could be dinner. Do we have any dietary restrictions?
Not that I know of. I know Dea likes pomegranates. I didn't say Dea, I said, what the fuck was her name? Demura.
Yes, that is correct. I do not believe we have any particular requests. Perhaps something that is a delicacy of the nation.
As Lagoon goes, "Ooh, how about shepherd's pie? It's one of Father's favorites."
Okay, sure.
Sure. I'm not too familiar with that or how it's made, but it sounds good.
Yeah, she describes a meal where all these different veggies and meats are kind of baked into a pie crust. You realize as she's explaining it, this recipe is familiar. It's a variation on something that Dawn used to make for you way back when.
Ooh, shit.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright, cool, neat, nice, thanks, Shivam. I think you actually see Ash crack a smile.
Good insight.
On Ash?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, make me an insight check.
Damn.
Whatever info Ash wants to release.
Sure.
With my deception here, unless you have the active will to deception.
I don't think Ash is actively trying to deceive right now. I would say you can see the mention of the food sort of softens Ash's exterior just by the description. And when they are describing it, it sort of looks like how Ash has described when they've described some of their dreams in the past. It's the same sort of facial expression, one of recognition and of remembrance.
Okay. She won't mention anything in front of them, but she just wanted to make sure you were good, and then puts her attention back on these two.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, Onyx says, lovely. Just let us know when, then.
Yes, of course. If this is not too forward, I apologize. I guess this town has been very different for me, as I have not seen a place quite like this before. There are quite a handful of people around here with different draconic features, it would seem. Is this common around, or?
It's, I'd say, becoming more common. It's a trait that some of the most recent generations have seen sprout up time after time again here.
Is this a recent development, or?
Recent-ish. I think the first case, well, besides father, I suppose, would maybe be 50 years ago?
Of course, it's just fascinating, to me, I suppose. I just, having not seen anyone without these traits, it makes me think that perhaps it's connected to the town in some way. Which, if it is, I guess is truly magical.
Yeah. As... Yeah, I think you can notice that she smiles at you and just kind of holds her tongue for a little bit.
Oh, fucking detect thoughts, that shit.
Oh shit.
Surface level thoughts?
Surface, yeah.
Yeah. As you can definitely tell, like, you gain the same thing that Red Menace was told, the same information about, like, the fact that the dragons ended up, like, a lot of them ended up dying here near, like, the nation's water sources, is, like, likely a cause, and that's been, like, a recent discovery sort of thing. And you can definitely tell, like, she's definitely at least a little bit uncomfortable with that sort of idea.
Well,
Okay.
I apologize. I suppose if I had pushed too hard, it is just very interesting to me.
Well, yes, I suppose. I mean, there's been a few theories on why this ended up happening. Can't say that I 100% believe any of them.
I suppose for you all it could be genetic.
Well,
It's
yeah,
happening.
but
Stop.
we're all adopted.
Oh. I apologize. I had assumed incorrectly.
Oh, well, it's no worries.
Can I read her thoughts with that too?
Yeah, just about the fact they're adopted.
Spell's
Yeah.
still up.
Sure. Serviceable thoughts. I think you can definitely tell that, like, despite the fact that she is adopted, she very clearly seems to regard her family with, like, with an intense amount of pride, still feeling like close to her family because, like, she believes in the idea that they all kind of chose each other, and she takes like an immense amount of pride in that.
I want to delve so much deeper to figure this shit out, but I know they'll know.
Well,
Okay.
I apologize. I know that passing of family members can be an uncomfortable subject, and so I apologize. I did not know.
Yeah, Onyx just laughs. She says, "Oh, it's no worries. Curiosity is a wonderful thing to have."
Of course,
Speaking of,
Yeah,
Well-
Selena.
on the topic of like family and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to be rude whatsoever, but
Both of us don't mean to pry, but
but do you plan on having a family of your own?
oh, not where I thought you were going with that.
Hold on, I have a point for this.
Both of them kind of look like stunned for a second, as they kind of just like think a second, as like Lagoon goes, "Well, yes. I mean, eventually, I'd love to have like a big family and everything like that." As Onyx just kind of goes, "I suppose I haven't really put too much thought into it right now. Still kind of feel like I'm a little young for that, I suppose."
No, of course. Like, you take your time. Like, don't rush or anything. But I was just curious if, say, I know this is weird, but I know you have the draconic traits. Would it pass on to your children if you were to marry someone with not draconic traits? Or would it skip a generation? It's just, thoughts putting out there.
As she goes, yeah, 50 years ago, I think that, yeah, she says, "Well, there have been I have at least seen someone who's been married and have a kid who had draconic features, and the child doesn't currently have any sort of draconic features quite yet. Though I suppose they are still a little young. The kid is about 3 years old, and I know for most of us it was about like 5 to 7 when we started kind of developing these draconic features. So I suppose time will tell."
Okay.
Well-
Interesting.
I hope we have not taken too much of your time. Is there a way that we might be able to contact you when we have all of our details figured out? I suppose if the dinner is tonight, then I suppose we could just meet you somewhere.
Yes, of course. As she says, "Well, here, one of two things. Either you can talk to the guards, and they should be able to let you in if you don't mind waiting. Though, if you want us to make sure we can prepare as random a feast for you as possible, here we can go ahead and give you the crystal number for the castle. And if you just let the people there know, we should be able to get everything set up for you in advance."
An elaborate dinner is not, a feast is not necessary. We would be more than happy with just a small gathering and the ability to sit down and talk with you all.
If you insist, though, again, a feast is the absolute least we could possibly repay you.
I suppose if you insist.
Okay, you both insist. Go ahead and do the feast, and I'll take down the number.
You do so.
She gives the number to the castle, not their personal number, the castle, right?
The castle, yes.
Well, I don't want to hold you up. We're going to meet up with the others soon, so...
Yeah, but just let us know if you need anything, as they both curtsy before walking away.
I'll relay everything that I observed in their brain to Ash.
Concerning.
Also, are you okay?
I don't know how to answer that question. I mean...
Okay.
This town is strange for me. Anything in particular that I seem off about, or...
Yes and no. I just wanted to check in if you have something on your chest or anything.
I will be much happier when we leave this town.
That's fair.
Well, let's go meet with everyone else.
Okay, we go. We meet in wherever the fuck it was.
The
Gather
town
up.
square, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
We meet. We share all of the information.
Oh my gosh, all the information's
Wow.
been shared. Whoo-bam!
Wait, some maple in the middle. No, I'm kidding.
No, thank you.
Well, we've been invited to dinner tonight.
Being invited to something.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
We were told that we could either just go talk to the guards or call. So, yes. If that is something you are all willing to do.
What are we looking to get out of the dinner?
I'm looking to question the big man himself on some of the things that we had been speculating.
It might be smart to have our questions written down ahead of time, especially... And I don't want to assume ill of you, Ash, but this is a hot-button topic for you.
I would most likely not speak a lot.
Actually, I have an idea, but this would be probably quite dangerous. Do all of us really need to go to dinner?
Oh.
This is a good point, Dea.
I suppose not. What did you have in mind?
I know we are not the greatest at this, but it would be a good opportunity to do some looking around that castle. If I were to turn someone or someone's invisible, and they enter with us,
Well, the king has not seen me yet, and to be honest, I would prefer to not be at that meal in the first place.
You are rather stealthy.
I could take a look around.
I'll eat with the king. At least I can be able to, like, look into his mind while he talks and find some information that way.
Yes, I do think it is useful to still have the conversation.
And we do something about this yellow embassy.
That might be a question that we can ask.
We might want to pay a visit there later on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
They're going to war.
Oh,
That might be a different beast to slay at another day. I'm sorry, the Red Menace, but we can only handle one thing at a time.
Yeah.
well, I suppose let's get ready for dinner.
So who's all eating and who's all sneaky?
I would prefer to not be at the dinner if at all possible.
Okay, so Ash sneaky.
Lane of dinner,
The
I
rest
think.
of us
Yeah.
probably go.
Yes, I do. You should all probably go. You have
Ash,
shown
I
your
think you need at
faces.
least one other person.
you going on your own is a dangerous feat in
I am
itself.
never alone.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Oh yes,
Dea, can't you go invisible?
casted on multiple
I'm
people.
never alone.
Oh yes, how smart it would be to summon a dragon inside the castle itself.
I was not actually thinking of summoning Maple. However,
I think
it
Dea
is the
should
fact
go.
that I am never alone. I
weirding
will
me
be
out,
fine. You all do not need to worry about me. The king has seen all of you, and it would be suspicious if you all did not show up.
Ash has a point.
I don't like this.
I
Okay.
will be fine. If anything happens, I can send a message or something.
Can you?
I mean, I can start a loud noise. I mean,
We'll set up a set of symbols in a meeting place before we go.
yes. I will be
Which
able
we'll
to.
do off screen.
I will be able to meet with you, yes.
No, I do not believe you going alone would be the best option. None of us are offering, then perhaps I will. My magic will at least be versatile enough to perhaps be useful.
Will
would
the
be
king question your absence?
Just say I am ill from traveling.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
If they ask, just say, keep describing. God knows what has happened to me that makes them uncomfortable. When you make people
been
uncomfortable,
polluted.
when you make people uncomfortable, they stop asking questions.
If you wish to accompany me, then yes, I would not turn it down.
Like you're going to do something very dumb if you are not supervised.
It would be smart to have access to Dea's magic in case something went wrong.
I could at least use it to cause a big enough distraction to get us out of there.
Yes, that can be very useful. Well, we have our group set then. I suppose it's time to make a call.
Dun, dun, dun. Next time on the Deadman Company.
The map maker.
Thanks, I hate it. I'm gonna continue on just so we don't end on that.
It was the perfect time.
That's just spite now.
Yeah, but I didn't get to do the outro, so we're going for another hour, motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
We're all sleep deprived and exhausted.
As I think that's maybe a good place to end the session.
Yeah.